We're back. We're so back.
All the way back.
Oh man, what a whirlwind couple weeks it's been. But we're back for the final major championship of the year, the Open. Sweet Siwoo Kim has the lead. It's gonna be an interesting watch. Cam Young almost hold out for par on 18 would have been an all-time par for 63 in the final round of the Open Championship. 63s are wild. 62s have been wild this week.
Yeah.
But we're locked in. We'll be with you through the finish of the Open Championship as long as we don't get in trouble. We're not showing any live golf. I want to make that very clear. We're not showing any live golf. But here we go. Bryson's been parsman, as you were calling him.
The parsman.
Been just making a bunch of pars, one bogey. Scotty, the putter, has kind of abandoned him. It's been a very interesting scoring week in that there's been so many low scores. We've seen 362s as Lucas Herbert gets one to spin back. You can see the difference between the greens and the fairway and the rough, which is completely gone. The rough is gone. It is like non-existent anymore. Is very, very stark. But we've seen 64s, we've seen 62s, but the lead is held steady at 10 under. And I feel like 10 under is going to be the number because the wind is picking up and obviously major championship pressure always increases. And we see guys kind of go in reverse. And then also 17 and 18 are just very, very difficult holes. So we've got Siwoo with the lead. Now, I'm very interested to see how Siwoo does as Ryan Fox, his second shot in 9 on 9 goes over the green, very similar to where Tommy Fleetwood was. Tommy Fleetwood, by the way, got to one shot behind, as did Scotty Scheffler. I think he's made 3 bogeys in a row.
I was hoping it was his turn for a 62 today.
Yeah, it was too much. It was just too much. It reminds me, honestly, a lot of like Rory last year at Royal Portrush, where like, golf is an interesting game. If you view anything beyond besides a win as a failure, then you're just going to be upset all the time. So I feel it's been a great week, no matter what happens at this point on from Tommy. Like just being on the first page of the leaderboard, giving the fans like a charge and something to cheer for has been like only one of the 156 guys is going to leave with the trophy, and is very unlikely for a guy who's won one tournament on the PGA Tour in his whole career. He was my pick.
He was my pick too.
It was your pick from the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
All right, let's see how Siwoo does. We got to the back nine of a major championship here. He missed it left with his last tee shot. This one looks like it's going a little bit left again.
Oh, I liked that.
As long as it doesn't catch a long piece of it's fine. Anything that's in that rough is like totally fine. It's amazing how wispy that shit is. Look at how that looks. I mean, I'm colorblind, but with Sam Burns, his second shot on the night, it looks white. Is it brown?
No, it's very light brown.
It's white.
It's tan.
Yeah. So Burns had the overnight lead. He was at 10 under, and then he made a couple bogeys in a row. Hit one in the burn. I don't know if they're calling it. Usually they call it the burn. They've been calling it a creek.
They're probably afraid to call it the burn because this whole thing might catch on fire.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, they had to tell Dan Brown, be extra careful with your cigarettes
There's the
this
wind.
week. Yeah, no, the wind's kicking up for sure. And I tweeted this early in the day. This feels like a very much a post a score and hang out for the rest of the day, which is exactly what
it's coming true.
Cam Young is going to do, because despite not getting that in at 10 under, he was 7 shots back to start the day. He gets out there, he posts 64, and with the wind blowing, he's doing the wind dance. He's doing the wind dance, just hoping that it just continues to pick up and pick up and pick up. We're going to see this major championship play out live with all of you. Obviously, we're not showing any live golf. We want to make that extremely clear. We're just reacting. We're just dudes watching golf and talking about it with a leaderboard that is publicly available information on the screen.
As I watch Cameron Young's shirt flap in the wind, I'm reminded of how good that would have felt Monday through Wednesday.
It was
when we were there. There was no wind.
There was no wind, and being in the UK when it's warm is like a unique form of torture. Like kind of like watching Scotty Scheffler putt for most of the week, because you just can't escape it. You just can't. There's just the media center didn't have any AC.
The luxury that I feel I'm living in now, which is just my normal life before last
it really does make you appreciate this great country. If Cam made the par on 18, he would have won outright, says James. Yeah, I think 10 under is probably the number.
18 hasn't let up a birdie today.
Has it not a single one? Yeah, 18's, they said, is the longest finishing hole in Open, longest par.
That's a proper major championship finishing hole.
Yeah.
I love that it's going to come down to that hole no matter what today.
All right, Fox, after a brutal miss long of 9, you got to try to hope you knock this up the ridge.
No.
Is it going to stay? Is it going to stay? This is when you know it's not going to stay. I don't know why we're asking if it's going to stay.
It ain't.
It ain't going to stay.
It just hits that white
stuff. It's rolling, and it's right back to his feet too. So Ryan Fox, who shot 62 after making the cut with just one shot to spare, found himself with a serious chance to win a major championship. Now, Lucas Herbert, he had the 36-hole lead. Maybe a little bit of pressure off after he was not in the final group, and he gets a birdie to go. I'm not taking my glasses off.
I'll apologize.
But I'm not taking my glasses off. That's a deep cut. That's a very, very deep cut. This is not an instant replay for Ryan Fox. It might as well. Now you got to hit.
I didn't realize. Yeah.
You got to just hit this long.
Oh, he's
done beautifully.
Again.
That takes balls to do that. He did the exact same shot again, just a little bit harder. Second team All-American, as I say. Second team All-American.
Yes. As you're coming through, guys, tell us where you're watching from. Hit that like button, please.
Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Come on, Scotty. Still got a par 5 left. Let's get hot here. 85 yards in. You gotta go flag hunting at this point. He does. Yeah. Look at how much that's spinning back. It's incredible how firm the golf course is. I mean, into the wind, but it's incredible how firm everything besides the greens are. They've been watering the crap out of those, which they've had to do, given how firm it is. There's no moisture at all anywhere in the northwest of England right now. Burns for birdie on 9 to get himself back. Nope, can't get it to go. So Burns shoots 2 over. I think he was 10 under to start the day, wasn't he?
He was.
Yeah, so he shoots 2 over. I think the front 9 par is 34. So 2 over 36 on the front 9 for Sam Burns. It's the 5th major of the last 10. He's been really in contention in half of the major championships after getting off to a really poor start in his major career. First 16 major championships, he didn't have a single finish better than T20. All right, Siwoo's had the pulls. We're left again here of 10.
We're probably sitting fine there.
Yeah, there's not been any real penalty. I mean, there are like random patches of green grass, and it's got to be like a botanist, I'm sure, could tell us which angle, there's still moisture. There is sort of a clump behind that, but I think with how firm it is, it's not the worst thing in the world to be in this because there's going to be no spin.
A young man with speed like Siwoo is not going to have an issue.
All right, Ryan Fox saves the bogey. That's a big-time bogey for Fox. So he drops down to 8 under, and they're thinning out a little bit. I feel like there was a million guys at 8 under, 9 under, 7 under just about 30, 40 minutes ago. Scotty shut down. There's only 5 guys at 8 under or better. So the scores are starting to go backwards here. Which often happens, but the scores are starting to go backwards
momentum,
here.
I mean, since my drive over here.
Yeah, totally.
It takes me 20 minutes.
All right. Siwoo playing into 10. Got to land this short and let it kick up. It gets a nice forward hop off of it. It's still, front edge of the green, but that's not bad at all. Yeah. That's not bad at all. You see in a proper links test like this, a lot of lag putts because it's so hard to predict just how far a ball is going to bounce, how far it's going to roll out when it's on the green. So your lag putting's got to be great. Now, Siwoo has talked openly about his hands shaking in contention. He's going to start to feel it very, very soon. This is a must make for Scotty Scheffler. An absolute must make on 16. The putter has not been kind to him all week, but he gets that one to go. Scotty to 7 under. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Can he get to 9? Obviously, 9 is the target. There's a very clear target. He still has a par 5 coming up.
He can make a birdie on the next hole, not on the one after that. But if anybody can.
If anybody, yeah. I mean, it's possible.
Is he going to make the first birdie of the day?
We often do see that where it's like there's no birdies on this hole all day, and then the final group, it's like, well, yeah, they're the ones who are playing the best.
They're the goods.
They're the best players. Sunny Southeast Ireland. Yeah, I feel like it's sunny all over. It's interesting, like because Ireland and England are so like relatively small compared to the US. I feel like they get like very similar weather a lot, and like for the whole country. And I flew Liverpool, Dublin, and then Dublin to Chicago. I had a wedding in Chicago this weekend, so I've been all over. I took 9 flights, by the way, since we were last here.
Flighty going.
9 flights.
Nuts.
I went L.A. to Aspen for my little family celebration, which is why we didn't have a show that Wednesday. Then Aspen, Denver, Dublin, Edinburgh, Belfast, Manchester. Then we drove to Liverpool, Dublin, Chicago, LA. So it's been quite the journey, racking up the frequent flyer miles. But when I left Dublin, I looked at when I landed in Dublin like 2 weeks ago, it was so green. Like the whole country was so green. And when you notice that when we landed, all of those fields are brown now.
Wow.
It's just like a little bit of heat. I mean, it'll get green again when it, inevitably rains. But yeah, the Chicago air quality was insane.
Were you getting smoked there?
Dude, the first day when I landed on Thursday, I landed and it's super foggy, and I hadn't heard anything about it because I just wasn't checking the weather in Chicago.
We were worried about there was a fire in Manchester while we were there.
There was a fire
all the way into Liverpool. It was like in our Airbnb.
There was a fire in Manchester. We have not been able to avoid it, but I landed and the captain's like, it's warm and it's smoky outside. I'm thinking that's just like maybe an Irishism for like it's foggy outside. And then I walk outside and I was like, oh my God, it was worse than when we had the Palisades fire here in LA.
Wow.
It was.
Well, New York's getting crushed right now too, and then it rained on top of it, and they're just getting like dirty rain.
Is it just like ash everywhere?
I don't know. It seems like the apocalypse over there. Plus, they're all getting diarrhea from Taco Bell.
And the World Cup final is there in just a few hours. It's a great sports day.
For you, New York.
It's a great sports day. But yeah, no, the air quality was absolutely horrific to the point where like you could smell it inside. Like the air filters, there's nothing they could do. It was like, you see the air quality on your it was like it was in the 400. Like bro, it was like hazardous. It wasn't just unhealthy. It usually says unhealthy for sensitive groups. This was like hazardous. Do not spend time outside.
I remember during the fires out here when it was getting into those numbers.
Yeah. So
somebody asked you, do you think the Open is the best major? And I think this is the major that it's hardest to answer that question without recency bias. Like of all the majors that can like get you up into the spirit of like saying that, I think this is the one that like reels you in
because it's so different.
So I can't answer for like a month on that
because it's so different. You're saying,
like
it's the last one.
It's the most attractive one to like saying that it's your favorite.
Well, it's like a ball knower. It's like, oh, I'm an Open Championship guy. It's like when the players were like, oh, these are the most.
But it's also fans. The easiest to fall in love with, like in person. And
you think
like,
so?
On TV too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's a certain egalitarianism to it. A certain lack of pretension. I'm a U.S. Open guy.
Yeah,
I've said that many times publicly. I'm a U.S. Open guy. I'm an American. I would say I'd maybe put the Open second, which is crazy. People are gonna say, "Oh, the Masters." I know. All right, let's see how Siwoo's lag putting is on the 10th. Got to give this one a whack over a couple ridges. Now it's got to say, is that going in?
On.
Oh, it just misses, but that rolls by quite a bit. The putt that he made to take the lead was off the green and he banged it up the hill. So and then he left the next one on 9 like quite short. So he's certainly battling his speed a little bit. All right, Scotty starts one left. It looks like it is cutting with a 3-wood.
Played this hole 1 over for the week.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Not good enough on a par 5. Does that get a kick out into the fairway? I can't tell because I'm so fucking colorblind. It doesn't. Oh, he's so no. Scotty's in the angsty. No, how does that not go in the fairway? How? Also, did you see Scotty kind of hinted that he was like, had a lot to say about the Bryson penalty?
Are we gonna get it out of him ever?
He goes, I need one bounce. I needed one bounce. So in one of my group chats, everyone's like, I think that Scotty wants to call out Bryson for cheating. I think it's going the other way. I think he's going to say, I can't believe the RNA did that.
And out of respect for being still in the tournament, he didn't want
to. I have a hard time. They've played together for a long time.
Yeah.
They've played together in Ryder Cups. I don't think he's going to light Bryson up like Rory did.
Someone else had some nice things to say. That
Siwoo pulled that one, but it goes in the middle of the cup.
Nice
Maybe he didn't pull it. All right, Siwoo. No long putter. I think it would be a victory for justice, for humanity, for a guy who had a long putter for a long time, who switched away from the putter because he said to me, "Don't want cheat club." He also said
cheat club, yeah.
He also said he was talking yesterday about, I guess he's had some like blister problems, and he said, "I eat Advil and everything okay."
It's the same, bro.
It's the like the slight variances in the translations that make that
he misses the right word.
Yeah, that's right. What is a better time during the day to have a major? Pebble prime time, Masters afternoon, or Open morning? That's a great question, James.
Open morning for me.
You like just wait. It says you have the rest of the day.
Yeah.
I'm a US Open and prime time kind of guy.
I gotta shout out my dad because I didn't realize or like remember really fully until this year. Maybe it's because I've been laying back on the sauce.
Yeah, you have. You've been treating your body a little bit better.
My memory's coming back.
Yeah.
That my oldest memory of golf is being young and my dad being up at 4 a.m. and being like, why?
Yeah.
Like, why are you doing this?
To watch the Open?
Burned it into me. He texted me on Friday night.
Sam burns it into you?
Sam burns it into me. 5 p.m. Friday night, he texts me, I'm going to bed. 2 nights of no sleep. He sleeps on the couch during the Open. He goes, I am the original golf sicko.
Yes.
Capital A. And he spelled sicko with 2 C's. I'm like,
yes, Mr. Bosco. Yes, Mr. Bosco.
Woo!
This is the putt that he made on 6. Sorry, I got the holes wrong. He jammed it right in the middle of the hole. Bullets don't break.
He was playing tough this week.
He was an emotional player. And I think this is going to be a test. He's been so consistently good on the PGA Tour this year in non-major events. He's got 9 top 10s, which is tied for the most with Scotty Scheffler. more top tens than Matt Fitzpatrick. This was the one that you missed when we were driving over here.
We clipped it.
Wasn't even close. I mean, it did more than clip it. It was a good like foot and a half from getting over the lip.
Ryan Fox got all the luck out of that kind of shot yesterday.
Yeah, but then he was so close to holing this out.
I mean, look at that. That's an inviting bunker.
Also,
shot for a man
how
like that.
different is the sand in those bunkers versus the sand in the bunkers that we played?
It's awesome. It's like you can feel the depth underneath. It's like the bunkers we play, you can tell there's like this underneath with like a layer.
Yeah.
It feels like dune.
Yeah, but
like,
not
it's
these.
been there for decades.
These are firm like the American ones.
Oh, I was just thinking about the ones.
No, the ones that we
Wallace
played.
was playing.
Yeah, and the ones at Manchester Golf Club were like a sandbox.
Yeah,
it was like you could build castles in
there.
There
were dunes in it.
Yeah, yeah, and you'd get like your ball would be like just over a clump of sand, and you'd have absolutely no chance. But I heard a number of players comment on one, how good the bunkers are, and number two, how good the greens are for links golf. Like they've been
treating them pretty.
But they haven't been as bouncy. Usually they're like slower and bouncier than I feel like they are this week. All right, so Scotty on 17. He's in an interesting spot. He wanted one bounce. He did not get it. Maybe don't hit it there. Someone saying that Siwoo Kim doesn't have personality is very much not
That's insane.
familiar with Siwoo Kim. He's got like maybe the most personality. Scotty going to DOD? Come on, Scotty boy. Hit it. Rip it.
Oh,
What's another T5 in a major going to do for you? Nothing.
I know,
All right, he flirted with it. It was fun. It was a fun moment while it lasted.
That's a God-fearing man if I've ever seen
Yeah.
one.
Just hit the damn driver off the deck. Whack it up there.
Shut down sixth man defender of his.
Yeah, that was a
basketball
cool
team.
article.
He's playing defense right now.
Nah, he's gonna get this up there and he's gonna make an eagle and he's gonna tie Cameron Young and he's gonna make Siwoo have to go beat him. Come on, Scotty, give us a moment here. Wow, this has got to launch high to get over that dune, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That guy's standing in a
going right at the peak.
that guy's standing in a brave spot. It did get over it. Is that drawing? Is that going
looking left?
Is that going way left? I feel like that's going left.
Wow, it's in the air.
Where the fuck is that ball?
Did that just hit the Claret's
Where
lounge?
where the hell did that just go?
I can't tell where we're at.
That's
Where is he?
That's like Spieth level offline at Birkdale, I think.
Oh, wow.
That can happen when you're on an upslope and you're trying to hit a fairway wood. It can just like launch high left and just keep going left and going left and going left.
I know it well, unfortunately.
I don't know
From getting cocky.
where that went. It looked like it was going left of left. Yeah, he like pulled
Watch
it.
this spotter just go. Whirr.
Spotter takes that thing and he just keeps turning.
He was doing nay-naying on that.
Is that out of bounds? You guys are gonna have to help us here in the
Behind
chat.
hospitality, they said on Sky.
So if they find it and it's in bounds, he'll get a line of sight. Is he gonna hit it? If he's not gonna hit a provisional, it means there's no OB, and these guys have spotters, so they'll find it. It's not an Open Championship at Birkdale without a little bit of an adventure.
This is the shots that led to us hitting sevens, and not us, me hitting a 7 or an 8 on making a 7 or an 8 on a hole.
Yeah, where we
Because
don't find
have
it.
spotters.
Oh, Bryson is ejecting from the golf tournament.
Oh boy.
Bryson has ejected from the golf tournament. He's got about 6 feet left for a triple bogey. And I think this is, I'm not sure the content world could handle him losing this tournament by like one shot.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
I'm not
had
sure.
to eject
Oh,
or,
he
like-
is going to hit a provisional, I think. Is it OB, guys?
Wow.
Behind hospitality, this may take Spieth time coming up.
Bryson yet to make a bogey, by the way, as he looks at a triple bogey.
No, he made a bogey. He made one.
Oh.
He started the day at 6 under. He made
Damn,
one
that joke
bogey.
just-
It's okay. It's fine. So you're
Down
saying-
like a Led Zeppelin.
He's saying still bogey free when he's made like a quadruple bogey. Okay, here, this is a good view. Let's see just how far left this ball went.
This is sick.
Well, this is the same view. I think they lose it when it goes into the. Yeah, it's in. That's the thickest gorse on the course. You like that?
Courses for courses.
We should write a. Oh, that's actually a good idea. We should write a children's book for golf called "Gorse on the Course."
Courses for courses.
Gorse and a horse on the course.
I went to the course.
Sounds like a bestseller to
With
me.
a horse on the gorse.
Who's gonna win the World Cup final? That's a good question. I'm rooting for Messi. I know that Argentina is not the most popular team in the world.
How about him just hitting the same club?
Yeah, I mean at this point,
Looks like me on the second hole.
that was
Rope
that was
rush.
50% less left, and still 30 yards left of his target.
He was trying to find that green patch right
Yeah,
there. He was like, I need lush, baby.
So that's got to be out of bounds then, or is that a provisional ball?
This is the most uncharacteristic thing I have ever seen
Well,
from Scotty.
the reason that he did it though is because there's 2 holes left in a major championship.
We know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, and I
You
dig
got
it.
you got to rip it. You got to have a chance. Lucas Herbert is quietly going along very nicely. Looks like he's in, there's a little bit of luck involved with where you end up in these bunkers. If you're against the lip on the back or against the lip in the front, you can't really do much. And Herbert was not able to advance that nearly far enough on the 11th, so he is staring at a bogey. It's thinning out at the top. All right, Siwoo. He's aimed quite far right. Maybe he's playing the pull. Maybe he's like, I've been pulling it, so want to play pull. That looks like it's going right of the target, but the target lines have been a little bit misleading this year.
You get a nice bounce.
Get a bounce left.
Yep.
Stay. Yeah, it gets a nice soft bounce. Is that a bunker there? I can't see.
It had only just started its journey.
Yeah, now that's what that's when you get.
Dude.
Did you see Bones had brought the basketball out?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, when it's
I've never seen that before.
When it's this firm, it's about getting the ball to stop, not getting the ball to roll.
Cross a person up.
Sam Burns with another good look on 10. He had a good look on 9. Can he get back to 9 under par? He cannot. He leaves it just short. Last time they waved a white flag on the Falklands, it didn't have any writing on it. Oh, we're talking Falklands. Did you follow all this stuff?
I saw that they get penalized. Or
I don't know if they got penalized, but they got crucified in the British press, which is no surprise. A little bit of a bitter British press after a loss. Not a surprise that they got a little personal with it. One of the Manchester United players though was one of the guys holding it, and it's like, you play in England, like use your brain a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe just don't.
Come on.
Maybe just don't.
MJD. Maybe just don't.
Oh, that's a good one. I don't know if I've heard that before. Ryan Fox for a birdie. Just dives left of the hole.
Did you how much of the early coverage or round did you watch yesterday?
A decent amount. I was in Weddingville, but
I woke up and watched like basically every shot that Xander and Ryan Fox hit. It was one of the most delightful rounds of golf I've ever watched.
Foxy
playing.
Oh, yeah, what did Xander shot like 4 under also?
He shot 4 under, but he was scrambling. He got in some
Where
messy
is
bunker
Xander?
Shots.
Oh, he's gonna have to battle for that T18 is what he's been T18 or better in 17 of the last 18 majors. We're gonna need to see a strong finish out of Xander Schauffele. I said before that I put my largest poly market wager on it.
Shout out to a man I'm probably the only person that brought up his name in the MasterCard 10 all week.
Russell Henley. Yeah, tied for 9th. Adam Scott with a really good week. Nice little
out of nowhere.
Nice little 66 on Sunday. Well, the scores are going backwards. Scotty's
wow,
we're on an adventure. We're on an adventure. Like I said,
how much content can we be giveth from this?
So this is where we actually might get him to slip on the RNA situation. He might be like, "You guys fucked Bryson, and now you're fucking me over."
He's like, kegs are TIO, bro.
I like that hat.
Imagine he hit the keg. Yeah, that is a good bucket.
Can you guys give us a little bit of help? It sounds like he found the ball and he's looking for line of sight relief.
Get some transcripts here.
Lucas Herbert got to avoid double bogeys on the back 9.
He'll make a bogey, but he's not taking those sunglasses
off.
Yep,
he's not taking those sunglasses off. This is a guy who likes to go fast. You probably don't like the shirt though.
No, actually, the Ripper GC are probably like podium style on Live in terms of uniforms, but he went a little too wild. What's Scotty flexing? Hey, look at my man right there. Imagine being.
What are they doing? Is this
they're
Pythagorean theorem?
Yeah, they're going Speedian.
There has to be a medical procedure for Herbert to get the. Okay, that's my buddy in college had that procedure. I know what you're talking about. I've been listening to the golf on BBC Radio 5. Can't afford to pay to view. Sorry to hear that. You have to pay to watch this in the UK? Yeah, that seems hard to believe. That bucket is absolute flames. I believe that.
Guys, tell us
I
what
agree
Charlie's
with that,
saying.
Zach.
Which Charlie?
Charlie Moran. This is the guy who said, well, I think the problem with Bryson is that he's improved his lie. I don't know. It was kind of like half Scottish. I don't know where that really came from. Did Bryson take his ball and go home? No. Unfortunately, the magic ran out. The magic just ran out. But I think it's good for the golf soul that he doesn't lose this tournament by 1 shot. Couldn't believe how hard Rory went on him. I mean, I could, because Rory obviously does not have any time for Bryson at all.
He's in his DGAF era right now.
Yeah. But you can see in the interview, he's standing up there and he's like, should I say it? And he's like, yeah, might as well.
I don't care for the guy. All right, Siwoo. Lifty. That was That was sandy. That's going to come up short.
It's going to come up well short and find some long rough. And Siwoo's having a bit of an adventure on the 11th. All of a sudden, this 9 under from Cam Young is looking really, really good.
There's the open carnage we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I can't remember. What was the last major, and maybe the chat can help, where someone legitimately posted a score like early in the round and actually ended up winning the tournament. Like, I can't...
major? I can't remember.
I can't remember.
I feel like it happened once this year on Twitter.
I remember Tommy was really close when he shot 63 at Shinnecock in the final round, but he didn't end up winning. It never happens in the Masters. Like, never happens in the Masters because everyone kind of takes it deep on the back nine.
It's not in these guys' nature not to, like, chase. Like, it's almost probably preferable that they have a number to chase than, like, not knowing where guys are going to end up.
Yeah,
so,
but
like,
I don't...
chasing 10 right now is, like...
chasing 9, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like... It was not very long ago where we had 10, 10, 9, 9, 9, 8, 8, 8. And all of a sudden, it is very, very thin at the top. We got one guy at 10, one guy at 9 in the clubhouse. Siwoo, though, is looking very likely to drop a shot here. Burns, despite being 2 over par, is just going to be 1 shot back. Same with Ryan Fox after that big bogey save.
We got Scotty Ball on the ground. Or has he dropped yet? I can't tell.
It looks like he has found his ball, though.
Because playing through.
Yeah. Bryson is a brat. I'm tired of the guy at this point. We're going to talk all about it on Monday.
Can you guys tell us what...
Duffner U.S. Open. Duffner never won a U.S. Open, so maybe Duffner... I'm going to ask ChatGPT. Maybe Duffner at the PGA Championship when he won at Oak Hill.
Duffner sat on a clubhouse lead.
When's the last time a player posted a score early in a major on Sunday and actually ended up winning? Let's see if that's just some nuance in that question. Let's see if it's able to pick it up. 2003 Open Championship. Ben Curtis. 1999 Open Paul Lawrie. He started Sunday 10 shots back and Lawrie collapsed. So I was going to say, like, certainly...
Wow, I didn't realize that. I didn't remember that. Phil had the lead in the clubhouse in 23 and Rahm comfortably passed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't happen in the Masters. Justin Thomas did it in the 2026 PGA Championship, firing 65 from well behind the leaders, but Aaron Rai ended up winning by like 3 or 4 shots. So It's been it's been, 20-something years since, like, this actually happened.
Could be happening to a more patient man in Cameron.
Yeah. And he played his last, like, couple holes in a million over yesterday. I mean, he was not... You felt like he shot himself out of the tournament. Not to be, but the warning signs have sort of been there all week. Like, we've seen guys. I mean, Ryan Fox shot 8 under yesterday in the morning, and you're thinking, oh, how far back is he going to be? He ends up in the final group. It's just anyone who's played links golf knows how much. I mean, we saw this at Portrush. Knows how much easier it is in the morning, especially when there's no pressure.
But it's also links golf is more like elastic than other golf. It can go either way really quickly.
That's a good way of putting it. It's elastic. It's mercurial. It's volatile.
Volatile.
Sam Burns finds a fairway.
I'd love to know what's going on with Scotty Scheffler right now. I have no idea what's going on.
It sure sounds like he's found his golf ball and he's taking a drop.
But he hit a second one, so I don't know if
look at that pin looks like it's on the top of a Volkswagen Beetle. Just play short left here, Siwoo. Just don't make it double.
Run that.
Just don't make it double.
He's looking left.
Well, the wind's whipping off the left. Just sit down.
Bite hard.
Sit down. Yeah, good shot.
Oh, that's great.
That's a good shot. All things considered, that's a good shot. The first rule when you're in trouble in links golf, and really any golf, but especially links golf, get yourself out of trouble. Lucas Herbert coming off the bogey at 11. Getting a good look at the 12th here. He's hitting draw. It looks like, he don't like it. He don't like it, but he didn't throw his club, and that's okay.
Way to hold on to it.
It's been a few club tosses. What a bounce that is. Is that going to stay there? That's an incredible bounce, and this is kind of what Matt Fitzpatrick was talking about. You cannot deny that there's a lot of luck involved in links golf. That's not a good thing or a bad thing. Golf is not exactly a fair game all the time.
The rub of the green.
The rub of the green is
walking after
it's an extra strong rub, I would say, in links golf.
Lost ball got TIO drop.
Okay, so he did lose the first ball. So it's the second ball, and he's taking a TIO. So that'd be his second. So he's fourth. He's hitting his 5th shot. So bye, Scotty.
Been there.
Bye, Scotty. Bye, Scotty.
That's me on the first hole at Portrush.
He's gonna and the second hole. He's gonna. Sorry. We gotta save it for people are gonna watch the video eventually. But he's
I'm probably DQ'd because
C was gonna make a bogey. Show us a graphic that says 5th shot here. It's his. You guys are lying. What? He found his ball. He found his ball and he hit an unbelievable shot. He's
shit.
gonna end up making it's written in the stars at Birkdale. Some batshit crazy stuff is gonna happen on the back nine, and Scotty Scheffler is still very much alive in this tournament, and that's why you never read the chat. That's why you never read the chat, because Scotty now has a putt to get one shot back of the clubhouse lead, and now him and the rules official are best friends. And this is fun for the rules official, because you know what sucks about being a rules official? Pretty much everything. Because usually you're going up and you're saying to the guy, listen, I'm sorry, I have really bad news. Now they're all smiles because he's like, but you love me now, don't you?
Also,
but you love me now.
Imagine that's the same guy dealing with Bryson, and he walks away. He's like, friendship ended with Bryson DeChambeau. My best friend is Scotty Scheffler.
Yeah, no, he's boys. He's boys with Scotty. So Scotty, that's going to be for birdie.
How did that go? He found that ball and got TIO relief.
Like Arnold Palmer said, the more I practice, the luckier I get. I said he's hitting his third. Okay, you were right then, Spacey. The other guy, not so much. Golf was so unfair to me yesterday. Were you playing some links golf? Wait, says Echo Station. There was a penalty drop listed on the Tourcast on the Open app. Well, everyone's so conspiracy brains now because of the Bryson stuff. He was very lucky, says Bozo, that the rules worked to his favor. The man had a tantrum on the tee, and so he didn't have a tantrum on the tee.
The first thing to happen, by the way, was the online, like the Open website scorecard changed for Bryson from a 5 to a 7.
That was the first inclination.
Well, that's what we were in before anybody had reported it. Like in Slack, people were saying, I was like, we can't. That's not good enough. Like,
yeah, we need some actual evidence here. Speaking of Bryson, oh my God, he made triple. He must have missed. He made that putt for triple. They're gonna show every putt. There's a birdie. What a bounce back, Bryson to 3 under.
Come on, lad.
Just birdie the rest of the holes, you know.
Where's Tommy Fleetwood at?
He went in reverse after. He's 5 under. He's not 100% dead yet. He's got a couple par fives coming, but he got to one shot behind the lead. Oh, so Bryson he tried to get it out of a terrible lie on a level. He went on a proper adventure. Oh, and then he lost his ball. Oh, so there's 2 penalty drops. He had a penalty drop and a lost ball. So it was actually a pretty decent
gassed
triple.
That over the green. It's crazy.
Yeah. And losing a ball with all those spotters is pretty impressive. We're going to reopen the Wyndham moment yet? Then his was way more obvious. We're going to talk all about this on Monday. You know, I've been absolutely crucified on the internet the last 24 hours for saying that I don't think it should have been a penalty. There's been a lot of professional golfers who agree with me. We're going to talk all about that. Ryan Fox, both Fox and Burns have found the middle of the fairway on 11. They'll be thrilled to know they're just one shot back. That was a little bit of a miss hit, I would think, from Fox. Is that going to stay there? Is it going to roll down the slope?
Just trickling.
Well, you can't cut away when the ball's still on its adventure.
It's just started its journey.
It's just started its journey after that incredible bounce from Lucas Herbert on 12. Let's see if he can steal one here. Proper steal one from the golf gods. It's got to go a little bit, but still, it's going to be a par after he did not like his tee shot. Sometimes you get lucky. All right, Scotty, this is it. This is absolutely it. If Scotty Scheffler is going to have a chance in this tournament, this putt has to find the bottom of the cup. And it does!
Oh, my God.
And it does! Scotty Scheffler, he lost his ball. Oh, what a terrible miss. Birdie. How do you like them apples? And Scotty Scheffler to 8 under par. Give us a like for Scotty Scheffler. He's birdied 16. He's birdied 17. Can he do it? Can he, in the last hole that he will play in the major championships, you play 288 holes in majors in a year. He's got one left. He's played 287 holes. Can he make a birdie? Because I really feel like 9 under is going to be good enough. I feel like 9 under is going to be the playoff number. We're seeing guys go the wrong way. What an incredible birdie from Scotty Scheffler. Yeah, Young can't post -10. Thanks. We're aware with how that works.
What just went down there. Now, the next time we go to Royal Birkdale, whenever they hold an Open again, we're not going to be going to the speed spot.
We're going to the 17 spot.
We're going to outside the Claret tent to see if we can dig up Scotty's lost ball. No, he found the ball. Gosh, that's crazy he found that ball. Yeah, can he be the first man to birdie 18 today? I would say if you're betting on anyone, the #1 golfer in the world, the #1 ball striker you've ever seen, probably, outside of Tiger Woods. Who's striking his golf ball today too, just not making putts. I'm calling for Scotty Blade. I'm calling for him to zag.
You want him to go the other way?
This is while Dan's typing. I'm getting my agenda out. Ryan Ryan Fox with a links ass putt. Left
Short.
links ass short.
Left it about 8 feet short.
Next year's Open is at the home of golf.
Yeah, that's gonna be sweet.
Rutherford.
That's gonna be sweet.
We're gonna do a full 2 weeks in Scotland. I'm calling it.
You're already working on that one.
I already talked to Catherine. She's in.
She's in.
Yeah,
that's
we're gonna make it a
she's
family
always
vacay.
in until it's time to actually buy the tickets, and then she's not in anymore.
We need to get the Rice family involved, and then she'll definitely come.
Every 5 years is at St. Andrews. Yeah, so they had the 150th at St. Andrews, so now they're gonna have the 155th.
It's like it was just yesterday.
Yeah, but it makes sense. Like give them the even years ones.
I think that's something that Tiger Woods has to look forward to if he's got a reason to get back on the horse.
Play one more.
It's to play one more.
Play one more.
Because when he left last time, we were like, "This is it. We might not ever see it."
Tommy was right there. Got to one behind and blew it. I don't think he will ever win a major, unfortunately.
Don't say
Never's
never.
a long time. On the edge of my seat, have a crazy bet on Cam Young. You're in decent position.
Man.
Let's see what Scotty can do.
Sit there for a little.
Let's see what Scotty can do. It starts with finding this fairway. There's bunkers down the left. There's bunkers down the right. 509-yard par 4. This is a proper challenge finishing hole.
Likely beating the field, playing at even par all week so far.
That's way too far right. You can see
Yikes.
with the swing.
Yikes.
That's like Valentine's Day. Just stay there. I think it's okay. See if it gets a lie. Yeah, it's fine. You know, like on Valentine's Day when the scratch always posts like people making a heart.
Oh
like
yeah.
One goes that way, and one goes that way. That was a heart. That was the first half of a heart.
That was the left side of a heart.
All right, Sam Burns. He got a little Bernie Sanders free education from his buddy Ryan Fox there. He should know the speed. He's one of the best putters on the planet. That is better speed, but it's going to miss just a little bit on the left. Almost came back to the hole.
Wow.
But that's going to be a tap-in par for Sam Burns. Remember, there's 2 par 5s in the last 4 holes, or in the last 5 holes. Not a single par 5 till 14, and then you got 14 and 17 are par 5s. So plenty of scoring opportunities left for the boys still.
Here's Siwoo with another links ass putt. Love it.
Ticket ballot is open for next year at St. Andrews. Yeah, they said that there's already been 500,000 submissions. Or no, I think 750,000 submissions.
Unreal.
So,
I love it. Grow the game, baby.
All right, let's see. We're going with the putter. How's his speed control? Go. Stay. Okay. Siwoo.
What a line he had.
I love Siwoo. I love Siwoo to death. I found a hard time thinking that he was going to win this major championship, just given like what he said about how he feels when he gets into contention. Fox misses the par putt. Fox has missed the par putt, so it continues to thin out. He taps in. He moves down to 7 under par. You can't prove that Bryson stepped in the fescue behind the ball. You couldn't even see the ball in any of the replays.
You can only assume based on where he was trying to line up where that ball was. I asked you about that earlier. Do you remember when I was like,
yeah, you were like, how many guys get away with this?
Like, because it's how easy it is to make it look nonchalant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you can be like, all right, I'm just doing my process here. Like, hope I don't.
Good process here.
Good process here. Sweet.
Why do you like Siwoo Kim? One reason, because he's hilarious. He's super nice. He's a great interview.
Gives us lots of nice interviews.
He hits sexy stingers. We make a lot of content with him. Do I need to continue? Cam Young going to do what Ernie and Phil did in 2012 and 2013. The RNA have the best refs in the world looking at footage. You're not, according to the RNA's own rule book, you're not allowed, like they won't consider footage that was submitted by someone else. So if it wasn't the back, we'll just, let's save it for Monday. Because if it wasn't the backlash from the internet, why did it take so long? Like, why wasn't it just immediately go out there, have a discussion with him? You're penalized. Like, remember when they
because he was arguing, and he was trying his damnedest to keep the appeal going in real time.
Yeah, but there's no appeal. Like when the USGA kept DJ in limbo, Siwoo misses the par putt on, so Siwoo drops to 8 under. Cam Young, can you check Polymarket? I don't think that's So okay, Cam Young 38%, Sam Burns 25%, Siwoo 15%. So Cam Young now has his nose ahead as the favorite to win the Open Championship.
Wow, guy sitting in the clubhouse. You gotta love that.
It didn't take so long. They knew they were going to sign the penalty after the 5th hole, but they waited until the round was over. Well, that's what I'm saying though. And that's what made everything take so fucking long after the round, was the fact that they waited until it was after to bring him out there.
They had all the video evidence that they would have needed at that point.
2.5 hours before.
What they didn't have was, I guess, giving him the opportunity to explain.
But nothing was going to change, because he certainly explained his actions in as strong as possible of a denial as you could possibly give.
They gave him a chance. He just didn't.
He wasn't good enough. You're saying it was a court case?
Yes.
No.
How is that not a court case?
Because he couldn't have made a strong. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. What could he have possibly said?
He said, "Here's what I was doing." Here's what I don't know what he said. But here's what I was doing. And this is how I approach hitting a golf shot. I stand behind it like this. I get my line. Then I step into my stance. And I hit the ball. And they're saying, when you did that, you improved your conditions.
And he said, no, I didn't.
No, I didn't.
And they said, yes, you did.
In our opinion, yes, you did.
So then what was the point of waiting if they were going to hand out the penalty the whole time? I'm saying there's not, he couldn't have pleaded.
There was nothing he could have explained.
Correct.
Is what you're saying.
Yes. Because he explained it and it didn't make a difference.
I guess they were saying it's your right to
you can be heard here.
Yeah, we're gonna throw a fastball.
It's like it's like a trial in a dictatorship. You can say your piece. It's not going to change what's going to happen, but you can say it. So we can
you don't know what you don't know.
We can give what could he possibly have said for them not to give him a penalty? They'd already made their decision.
I don't know. Had they?
Yes, because otherwise they wouldn't have given him the penalty, because he went in there and threw his hands up and was like.
If they wouldn't have taken him back to the spot if they had already assessed the penalty, don't you think? Why would they go through the charade of taking him back if they?
I don't know.
So they hadn't already assessed it.
No, they hadn't already assessed it
from him. They'd assessed it, but they hadn't.
It was a sham trial. It was a sham trial. It was a sham trial.
You think the RNA was in on the contentification of it?
I don't. Not like consciously, but I think that the way the RNA handled it certainly contributed to how much of a circus it ended up being.
As you say,
two things can be true at once.
No.
Balls and strikes.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Yeah,
they were playing a stupid game with a clown.
It was always going to go. It was always going to go that way.
They invited the top clown to the circus.
They did. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it tomorrow. I mean, we've already talked about it, but we'll talk about it tomorrow even more.
Maybe we'll have changed our minds by tomorrow.
No.
Maybe we'll be on the other side.
Absolutely not.
There's one sleep ahead of tomorrow's show.
There is
43% now for Cameron Young.
Yeah, it's going to keep going up too, I think. All right, Scotty from 200 yards. The lie is pretty damn good. Can he summon a signature Scotty Scheffler iron shot coming into 18? He doesn't like it. I think it's going right. He's lost it a little bit. Is it going in that bunker? It stays short of the bunker. It stays short on the bunker, but it finds a little bit of green grass. So it's not as tight as it would have been if he was in that brown area. So he's going to have to hit a high spinner, and it's got to go in the hole. We know what it has to do.
Sam Burns made that chip, but from within the bunker.
Correct. And we saw Cam Young almost hole out. This is going left too. Does it get the same bounce that Herbert does? It does not. And that's kind of a perfect encapsulation.
Oh my God. No, it
comes back. His kicked so hard that it climbed up the hill and stayed in a perfect spot. Siwoo, time to hit some fairways, buddy. Time to hit some fairways, my friend. We can't be scrambling here if we're going to win this golfing tournament. We can't be scrambling here if we're going to win this golfing tournament.
Ooh, it's a little
sexy little stinger. Does that stay? Does it hold its line, or does it find a bunker down the right? Look at that thing, dude. Did you see that land with a splash? It does find the fairway for Siwoo Kim.
Okay, Siwoo.
The fairways are white at this point. I think he'd rather be in the bunker there too. Yeah, certainly he'd rather be in an American bunker there. The problem is with these bunkers is if it just barely rolls in, you're up against the lip on the back side, which is worse than being up against the lip on the front side. So I think in links golf, you'd almost never rather be in the bunker just because you're really playing roulette there. Can Fox win this thing? Of course he can. Of course he can. Why are
Plenty
there
of holes
bunkers
left.
on a links course? This is a history of golf question. I mean, what do you mean? That's like one of the like signature features of a links golf course.
To make it hard.
Yeah, there's no water hazards. There's no trees, so there's got to be something. Otherwise, you're just playing golf in a field. All right, Scotty is approaching on the 18th.
It is really white around.
It's
crazy.
It's honestly white.
If Scotty laid down in what he's wearing right now, he'd be camo.
Yeah. So they're talking now. Does he want to land it kind of into the bank, or does he want to try to fly it onto the front with spin?
In the
meantime, Sam Burns can putt this, and he's a weapon with the putter. Just got to give it a little bit of oomph up that hill.
Go, baby.
Yeah, it's a good speed. That's a pretty good putt from where he was. It looks like Sam Burns is going to escape the 12th with a par. Let's have an all-time moment. I love it, Echo Station. Let's have an all-time moment. My coverage is ahead of you guys. Congratulations. Congratulations. Maybe you can press I don't know if you have like a pause button functionality, but you can try and line it up with us. Scotty, is he taking the flag out, or is that just for a read? He's got the putter in his hand?
Wild man. Who is this man?
Is that a putter? No, it's not a putter. Is that a putter?
Yeah, the grip looked like a pistol grip. Unless he's got thicky thicks on his lob wedge.
No, he's chipping it. No, he's putting it.
That's a
putting stroke. Wow. This brings to mind Cam Smith on 17 at the Open Championship 4 years ago. He's going to try to roll it up next to
Shout.
Thank you. I love this is quite the moment here. He feels like
the local caddy tells you to do.
But I feel like you got to put the flag back in because the thing's going to be carrying some speed, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what the logic is in taking the pin out here.
The logic is he's thinking about one thing and one thing only. So when Scotsman started playing the Dutch game of golf on coastal commons, there were natural bunkers made by the cattle. There you go.
That's hot.
History lesson. Every day's a school day. All right, Scotty Scheffler.
Why would he pick his worst club?
Is that what someone said? Why would he pick his worst club? That's hilarious. Let's see if Scotty just get it to the hole. Give it a chance. He's made contact with the putt.
All right.
It just rolls by on the left side. Never really had a chance. And Scotty Scheffler will finish the 2026 major championship season with a 0. He won a major in 2024. He won 2 majors in 2025. And it will be 0 in 2026. He gave it a good run, and he will be ruining all of those short misses with the putter. He hit it plenty. You never should is a very interesting word in golf.
Yeah.
Feels like he should have won this tournament with the way he hit the golf ball.
I think he made 6. That's going to be his 6th if he makes it bogey all week.
Is that right?
Yeah. When I was driving over here, at 4 bogeys all week.
Yeah, so he's actually made a few putts for par. It's just he's missed so many short birdie putts. All right, Siwoo Kim, after finding the middle of the fairway on 13, he's doing that little Harold Varner thing where he kind of drags his right leg through. It's because he says he has Achilles pain, a little bit of a blister. Lands well short, kicks onto the green.
He's Achilles pain? He's flu gaming right now?
He's flu gaming right now. He's got a little blister. Achilles, he said it was Achilles, and when you say Achilles, it's like, oh shit. But I think it just means that there's a blister on the back of his heel. Yeah, it's technically Achilles.
Put some high socks on,
yeah.
Siwoo. Come on.
Sam Burns, just to clean up the par effort, he knocks it right in the back of the hole. So Sam Burns staying in this golf tournament. And remember, there are 2 par 5s left for all of those guys. Burns, Kim, Herbert, Fox, they're all through 12 holes. They've got 2 par 5s left. Scotty Scheffler, at this point, it's just academic. He's going to continue I saw a stat earlier that was like, I don't remember from what year it was, but starting in a certain year, and Scotty makes bogey, starting in a certain year, his cumulative score in the majors versus everybody else, and he was like 50 ahead.
Yeah.
He's going to be like 55 ahead now, but you know what? Cook. 68, 68, 70, 67.
What a week.
What a week, but you feel like it's a what could have been, you know, like.
Well, I wonder how many greens in regulation he hit this week, like what his percentage was and like what his proximity to the hole. Like, I'm going to devour some data golf when I get home.
He hit the golf ball plenty good enough to win this golf tournament. Like, plenty good enough to win this golf tournament. But the thing about putting is it matters.
Yeah.
It counts the same as all those other shots.
And he missed a few within 12 feet.
The player of the year conversation is very, very interesting.
He won the ESPY.
Wow.
All right. The ESPYs are like the Golden Globes of the Golf Writers Association.
You know, Matty Fitz was probably the favorite coming into this week for player of the year, but he missed the cut.
Is tough.
No top 10s in majors this year. Wyndham Clark has a win and and a major championship, but he missed the cut again this week. Rory won the Masters, but hasn't really done much in any of the other tournaments. Scotty's been the most consistent.
Yeah.
I think he might win again.
Yeah, it's a tight race right now because of everything you just said, but
Yeah.
it goes to him.
Well, we still have the FedEx Cup to play for, but I do feel like if
At
it
the
ended
moment.
today, he'd give it to Fitz. I mean,
What
Fitz,
about Cameron Young? That's a
Cameron Young?
Yeah,
Cameron Young.
Joseph Boza shot.
Such a good point. I'm such an idiot. If Cameron Young wins this, he's with a major and a player.
And the players,
he's
yeah.
definitely the favorite. All right, can Siwoo get a putt to go in? Oh, it just rolls by on the high side. He thought he made that one, so Siwoo's going to have about 2.5 feet coming back on 13 to save his par and stay just one back. At this point, the strategy is clear. Par the non-par fives and take advantage of the 2 scoring opportunities that lay ahead for all of these contenders.
He won at Doral this year too. Forgot.
Yeah, no, Cam's the favorite.
It's Cam.
Cam's the favorite. Cam is definitely the favorite. I mean, if he wins this tournament, it's basically a done deal because he will have won 2 of the 5 biggest, plus a signature event.
Oh man.
Gerard, could someone who's been kind of lurking beneath the surface make a couple putts here and throw themselves right into the mix? He's got a birdie opportunity here before they head to the par 5. Remember, 14 and 17 are the par 5, so Siwoo is going to head there very, very soon to the scoring opportunities. Can Ryan Gerard get himself back in the mix? No, it just breaks a little bit too much and misses on the low side.
I introduced myself to Ryan Gerard last week at the Scottish.
Did he say a high back?
Yeah, no, I was trying to ask him if he would send a picture to Alistair of his hickories. He was playing.
Oh, he
Scotland
played.
with
Yeah,
hickories
he played in North Berwick with hickories, I think.
Yeah.
It's a pilgrimage. It's a pilgrimage. I played in 2 holes in North Berwick. You guys are going to see. I played the one with the... Oh, you already can see it's on the DP World Tour page. I played I've parred both of them. The one with the I bogeyed the one with the wall. Didn't get it up and down. And then I parred the Redan, so that felt good. Sam Burns with an iron off the tee. This is some Open Championship shit, but he gives it the one-arm finish. That was a bit of a mishit from Sam Burns. And it misses the fairway to the right into some rough, and that's going to be a long putt. A long second shot going in because that was 493, and when you're hitting an iron, you're expecting it to get a ton of rollout, but when you kind of skank it to the right, it doesn't get that same rollout. Scotty's finish in the majors, 2nd, 14th, 4th, and likely another top 5. Very much in contention in 3 of the 4. Remember, he's 1 shot out of the playoff behind Rory McIlroy, despite spotting him, I think, 11 shots after 2 rounds. He was there the whole week at Shinnecock.
14th at
14th out of Ronamink.
Wow.
Yeah. Foxy on 13. That one's also going a little right, but that gets a nice kick forward. And it gets over the bunker, skirts by it on the right side. That's a good tee shot for Ryan Fox there. You can see just how far that one rolled out. That was the shot that Sam Burns was trying to hit, kind of that hot low one.
Playing through is tough when the course looks like this.
Yeah, you can't see shit.
It's hard to see the ball.
Oh, there's Tommy.
Come on, Tommy.
Haven't had a lot of Tommy in our lives recently.
Go in.
Second shot onto 16. He's playing a very linksy shot that comes up short, and that's going to be it for Tommy Fleetwood, unfortunately. But again, if you go through this life, this golfing life, I don't know why I'm saying golfing a lot. I said golfing tournament earlier.
Like that, golfing
if you go through this golfing life feeling like anything besides a victory is failure, you're going to be a pretty upset person. I think it was a successful week for Tommy
a
Fleetwood.
lot of big smiles. From
Yeah,
Tommy
he gave the
Fleetwood
fans
this
a
week.
lot to cheer about. And Sam Burns from 244 yards. This is going left. This is short of the green, and it's scramble time. He's gonna. That's a not a good spot with that bunker there and the downslope and the.
You might want to putt that.
Yeah,
around the
putt it around.
left side there.
Sam Burns looking like he's gonna make a bogey in all likelihood on 13 before he heads to the par 5s. Siwoo has cleaned up the birdie putt, so Siwoo now heading to the crucial 14th, one of the few scoring opportunities out there on the course. Ryan Fox on 13 from the middle of the fairway, way closer than Sam Burns. Can he get this one to be the right distance? He can. That's
Nice.
an excellent shot from Ryan Fox to about 12 feet for Foxy of New Zealand.
What a guy.
Rather, are we starting to think we got to actually care because this can affect the Ryder Cup? Yeah, I mean, I got to give, you guys are talking about the President's Cup a little bit. I got to give my man Luke Herdanine a little bit of credit. He's the one who kind of came up with this take that he thinks the President's Cup is like actively bad for the Ryder Cup for the U.S. because they get a bunch of bad data and it kind of washes out the horrible aftertaste in their mouth. I agree with that.
I think it's a good take.
I agree with that. Like,
I'm inclined to agree.
They're going to smack them. That's what they always do, and they're gonna be drinking, and they're gonna be partying, and they're gonna be singing, and it's gonna be like, oh, everything's fine. Where's
they got to ask themselves, what can we practice? Like, what can we put into good?
But the problem is when you don't have the same captain, right? This year it's Brant Snedeker, and it's going to be Jim Furyk next year. All Brant Snedeker cares about is like winning. You know what I mean? Like if they win, it's
Is Sned's
he's an assistant captain. Yeah, he's an assistant captain.
So
yeah,
he's on the coaching staff.
that's interesting. U.S. and Europe should alternate Presidents Cups. Well, the problem is it's a PGA Tour owned tournament, and the PGA Tour is the U.S. Golf Tour, so I don't think that's ever going to happen.
That would just be that's like cheating to get more wins.
Yeah. Wind has definitely started to blow more now. Yeah, I think that's one of the reasons why you're seeing all of these scores go higher and higher and higher.
Shout out to Herbert's caddy this week, by the way, Pew Dog, rocking all 4 days like $500 pair of Fragment Air Jordan 1 Union LA.
What does Fragment mean?
Union LA is like a brand in LA that's like a
Union
store.
Yeah, I know
Union.
What that is. Yeah.
Fragment is a Japanese like design
That's
firm.
A double collab
with Jordans, and they're like some of the rarest Jordans. You
really,
the Fragment ones.
And look at that beard
and
too.
He's wearing them out there in the dust this week. Shout out to Raymond for catching that.
Yeah, shoes take a beating in this stuff. Your Manor shoes got toasted.
Yeah, I got to take a power washer to him.
Cameron Young has the round of the day at 6 under. We saw 3 -8s this week. Herbert looks like a character from The Hawk. He looks like he likes to go fast. That caddy is a weapon. Totally agree, Jimbo. Yeah. All right, here is Lucas Herbert on the 14th. Remember, this is one of the 2 par 5s, 14 and 17. He's looking after it. He likes it. Can it get a straight hop? Is it going to stay short of that bunker? It does. So not a terrible spot for Lucas Herbert. Just clears the crosswalk for the patrons. Oh, look at Sam Burns has aimed well right at this. He's got absolutely, he's not even trying to get this close. That is just dead where he left himself. Dead. He's done pretty well, honestly, to get it to about 25 feet for his par.
Just want something uphill.
I mean, that was a disastrous leave. Just a disastrous leave. Oh, 12 under is going to be a winning score? I don't think so. Oh, no, it says 9 under. Yeah, 9 under, according to Data Golf, 72%. Ludwig Oberg, a guy we haven't seen much of, 172 ball speed off the turf and dead straight. So that was a full 3-wood for Ludwig, and it lands on the front of the green, but that's going to hop into that bunker, isn't it? Looks like it had a little enough speed to get kind of away from the lip. So let's see if Ludwig can get it to 6. Ludwig. let's see if Ludwig can get it to 6 under.
I like that nickname maybe a little bit.
Yeah. Well, Bryson made another birdie. Is he gonna chip this in? Dude, watch him end up still losing by 2.
No.
I there was something in my bones that was saying he's gonna somehow get this to 7 under par.
It's a little red. I think you forgot the SPF.
Yeah, no sunscreen for Bryson.
Forgot one thing. Oh my god.
I was pretty sunburnt this weekend. That's not a surprise for me. We thinking Young wins. Yeah, I think the odds are getting better and better for Cameron Young. Playoff will be a 3-hole aggregate. Thank you to James. 14, 15, 18 if a tie. Remaining players play 18 until a winner. Could run into the World Cup final, which would be tough. Is the Hawk worth watching? I haven't seen it yet. Thoughts on Burns? Let's see this par putt. You're gonna have to make one of these if you're scrambling to win the Open Championship. And Sam Burns gets the par putt to go. What do I think about Sam Burns? I think he's pumped up. Right now.
Sammy.
Hasn't made a birdie since the second hole. He's 2 over for the day, but that was a hell of an up and down, especially with the par 5 coming next. Look at this reaction. This is going to fire you up. Come on!
He got his jaw into that one.
He was like,
right here.
Yes. Burns, he stays at 8, and he's got to reach 2 reachable par 5s coming up, 14 and 17. Gerard, he's playing with Siwoo, so I think this is going to be a little bit of a preview for sweet Siwoo. That looks like a perfect tee shot for Ryan Gerard. Yeah, just a hard draw up the right side.
You don't see that in links golf.
That thing is going to run and run and run. He splits the bunkers perfectly, and that's got to be 350 yards for Ryan Gerard.
Picked up his tee.
Let's see if Siwoo can equal that. Ryan Fox to get to 1 back before the par 5 start. Give it a chance. Hit it hard enough.
Come on.
Yes, it catches the right lip. A little Odell Beckham. Give me that golf ball.
Hey.
And Ryan Fox has gotten it to 8 under. So all of a sudden, we've got 3 guys at 8 under heading to a par 5. Go back to Polymark because I think it's probably changed a little bit. Let's see if Siwoo can find the fairway here. Huge tee shot for Siwoo. No, oh my goodness.
Oh boy.
Siwoo, baby.
Poor.
Dog. Hit the low one.
Oh.
But it's fine. It's totally fine because there's not a single rough out there. There's a window. There's no rough.
It's over there by the
There's
cop.
a window. There's a ridge.
There's a window.
Siwoo hit that so far right, and it's totally fine.
Sam Burns has jumped up to 25%.
Yeah. Cameron Young down to 39%. Siwoo up to 16%. Fox up to 14%. Sam Burns is the one they like. He's at 27%. The tournament reeks of controversy. Bryson penalty, and then Scotty gets a free drop from that. Neither of it's going to matter. None of it's going to matter. Scotty's 2 shots back. Bryson is still 5 shots back, so functionally 3 shots back.
Scotty's free drop that's golf. That's the rule of golf.
He found his ball.
He found it.
What do you want him to just
how do you know
self-flagellate, just whip himself? That was such a bad shot. I'm going to punish myself.
The stands aren't supposed to be there. That's the point.
Yeah,
the stands aren't supposed to be there.
It's not his fault. All right, Herbert, he's got to pick this off some turf that's about as firm as this table. He's taking a nice divot out of it. Can he get the spin? That's not his best effort. Not his best effort from Lucas Herbert. He's going to have about 25 feet down the hill for his birdie on 14. It's getting to be major championship
what a wait
time.
for Cam Young.
You see that little Zimberly hiding in the back? That zone nicotine in the back?
That Zoney?
The cool mint. I think that's a zone can. It's definitely a zone can.
Or it's an icebreakers can. That actually maybe mints.
Commercial time. I think the commentator brought up Scotty's free drop because of the fact that we all know if Scotty wasn't 3-minute time limit to find that ball would be up. They've got spotters out there. They've got spotters out there. Why is everyone trying to everyone's brains are broken with all of this controversy talk? Like, it's so clear what happened in that moment.
Stands aren't supposed to be there.
But they are there, and so you get a drop from them.
So you get a drop.
That's like, yeah.
That's why you get the drop.
Pretty fucking clear.
How many of you guys out there in your little games, like our little games, are like, oh, if I had a spotter here, or if this bench, you can bitch about it. He's taking advantage of the rule.
It's part of the game. Don't blame the player for following the rule. He also had a rules official, and everyone's telling me the R&A rules officials are the best rules officials in the world. The R&A rules officials they're just different gravy, as they say. They're all different rules officials. The guy was walking him through the entire ruling.
It's only crazy if the players get a break, if the pros get a break.
If you're Cam, are you getting a beer while you wait? No. Can't be pulling the JT from the Travelers a couple of years ago where he said he had 5 beers at lunch. I was like, 5 beers at lunch?
Wow, man.
That's so much. Just so much liquid.
That's so much beer.
That's so much beer. 5 beers in one sitting, and we're talking pints. Do these people not? I'm looking at your group. Do they not understand that? Like, here's the thing. Like, if your ball is behind a building that they built for the tournament, you can't hit it over it. You know what I'm saying? Like. He found it, and then there was a building in his way.
There's a building in his way.
What is he talking about?
My friend Chris wants him to hit a wedge over the grandstand. Just like here in a deep.
What is this? The Golf Channel games?
It's not the Optum Golf Channel.
Is this the Optum Golf Channel games? What are we talking about here?
You have to play over that. I mean, they could change the rule to be that, but it's not the rule.
I think playoff is very possible. Yeah, the playoff looks a lot better than it did a couple minutes ago with Burns making that par putt, and then Ryan Fox kind of stealing a bird. Not steal. I mean, he played 3 perfect shots, but any birdie that's not on 14 or 17 feels like you're kind of stealing one from the field, from the golf course. So 9 under, looking like the number. Can someone get to 10 and steal it outright?
I think this is up to Sam Burns right now. Like,
really?
Yeah, he's the guy that. If someone's going to do it, I think he's going to
No love for Siwoo? No faith in Siwoo? You can say no.
I love Siwoo.
Yeah, me too.
I love Siwoo. I just feel like
he's a lovely person.
The way I just saw Sam Burns clench his jaw, you're an aesthetics guy.
You're an aesthetics guy. Like, Siwoo's okay. He's fine. It's a good setup for Siwoo, I think, as Lucas Herbert is not able to take advantage of the par 5-14, so he will stay at 7 under. I think it's a good setup for Siwoo because you can hit it all over the place. He's not the straightest off the tee.
Which is funny. It's not what we were saying earlier in the week.
No.
We're like, oh man, guys like Saw hit.
Rory was right.
Yeah.
Rory was right. Hashtag Rory was right. Oh, DOD from Siwoo.
Come on.
Oh, why do you like Siwoo? Why do you like Siwoo? Because he goes driver off the deck on the 14th hole of the Open Championship.
Siwoo has no personality.
Siwoo's such a loser. Oh, Siwoo stinks. Oh, where's Siwoo? He's going DOD. Let's see it, Siwoo. Give us a moment right here. 326.
Go in.
Because he hit a muffin. That's why. It was a muffin off the tee. Yeah, develop. Driver off the deck from Siwoo Kim. Might be it's probably sitting up a little bit.
Picked it.
Yeah, I think it's going left. Yeah, it's going left.
Oh, that's in some cabbage.
Spotter's got it though. He just wanted to get that as far down there as possible. Like but Rory was totally right. I mean, he was the one who said early in the week, you know, you think because it's so firm, it's going to be all about hitting fairways. He said, I think this rough is going to get burnt out, and I think it's going to be guys, you're going to be mashing it down there.
Exactly what he said.
And it's going to be about who can sort of judge, you know, the lies from the rough the best. Scotty finished birdie, bogey, par, bogey, birdie, birdie, bogey. Never a dull moment.
The front nine was so boring, he answered the call on the back nine and gave us some drama.
Sean said, I parlayed Bryson stomping grass penalty with no playoff. Sharp.
Wait, what? How do you do that?
He's taking the piss. That's called taking the piss.
Well, you know me.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
I'm the resident believer here. Believer of statements.
I wonder if there was a poly market. Will Bryson tee it up tomorrow? We should have checked.
There might have been. Here's Ryan Gerard with a friggin' rip from the center of the fairway. 260 yards into the par 5, and he's gassed it. But he's going to have a nice soft lie into a impossible tight pin with wind. But it might be soft. He might be able to throw it up and like land it on the top of that hill and just let it. I don't know. I hope he does something like that. That would be fun. Ryan Fox now on the tee at the par 5, 14th. You got to rip one right down the middle here. There's trouble right. There's trouble left. This is drawing. Is it drawing enough? I think so. Oh, wow.
What did I just miss?
Big bounce, big drive from Ryan Fox down the right side of 14.
Fairway, so he's gonna have a whack.
Carried that bunker with ease.
He's gonna have a whack.
He's gonna have a whack at it. 14 is a scary looking hole.
It's a scary tee shot. We did the video with Top Tracer on that hole. And
yeah, I was standing behind that tee.
It's very, 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 very narrow. Wind hard off the right. Sam Burns likes to play a little. Can he hold a cut into the wind? Yeah, I think it's going to be money. Yeah, good tee shot. 185 ball speed for Sam Burns.
Look at him walking away.
That is riding the wind, and that takes a nice hop forward. And Sam Burns and Ryan Fox
just said goodbye to Ryan
both
Fox.
Find the fairway on 14. Big-time tee shots on the par 5.
Into a nice little green patch.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful for Sam Burns. Let's see where Siwoo's at. Come on, sweet Siwoo. I'm still rooting. It's hard not to root for Siwoo, man. You know?
I think Siwoo's sitting shotgun.
Yeah, he's in the cuck chair.
Sam Burns is
Siwoo's in the cuck chair.
the cuck chair. He's, you know.
What's up with the focus? Focus on me, my face. Focus. Fox swing is so cool. Fox swing is one of a kind, and it's very homemade. Ryan Fox didn't start playing tournament golf until he was like 20 years old. He has so much, like, it's like this, and you'd expect a man of his age. He's not a young guy. I think he's like, how old is Ryan Fox? 38 or something?
I think he's 39.
39. That back is holding up nicely. I really miss living in Florida. You could play golf without much money, which is very difficult in the UK. I feel like, is that true? I feel like you can play, at least you can play the great courses in the UK if you save up.
They're starting to get pricey because of us.
Yeah, they are. Lucas Herbert, this is a brute of a hole, this 15th. 241 yards. This is the new hole. This is the one that Scotty Scheffler said. You can tell right away that it feels like it was from a completely different golf course. Siwoo's in a rough spot. Be careful with those feet, Siwoo. Be careful with those feet. 86 yards. He's got to judge this one perfectly. Get a hop. Yes, that's a great shot. That's an excellent shot from Siwoo Kim.
Yeah, filter down there. Give him something flat.
Just stay on that. Stay there. Stop rolling. It does stay. Very, very good shot from Siwoo Kim. He's going to have about We're calling that 18 feet up the hill
I want to see
to
Ryan
tie the
Gerard's-
lead at 9 under par.
When you were away, Ryan Gerard hit a shot so short-sided, but it's sitting in such a soft little patch that I'm wondering if he's going to throw it up in the air.
This is Tommy on 17. They're giving Tommy a lot of playing through. He's the son. He's the local lad, and we're gonna stick him next to an AT&T ad. Come on.
Wow, look at this journey.
Yeah. I think it's gonna find the nope.
only just
You
begun.
think it's gonna find the putting surface, and then it takes a left turn. That's actually a good spot.
He's
I
gonna
think
putt from
He's
there.
gonna putt it up that hill. Yeah, not
For
bad.
Eagle.
For Eagle, unfortunately, he's only got 2 holes left. So even if he goes Eagle birdie, Bryson, I'm telling you, there is something in my bones that says he's gonna find a way to finish at 17 under. Nope.
17 under.
Yeah, by 7. Yeah, he's gonna make a -6 on the next couple holes.
Playing that King Down Loon
I meant
round.
I meant 7 under, where I feel like he's gonna finish 2 back, but it's not gonna. All right, Gerard, he's got it. You're saying he's gonna go full Flopadopolis here?
He can, I think.
He did go full
Wow.
Flopadopolis.
No, but he gassed it.
Yeah, that's not staying. That's gonna roll. Ooh,
Couldn't have done worse.
Literally couldn't have done any worse.
He couldn't have done worse.
Couldn't have done any worse.
Oh, my boy.
It does come back a little bit. He had a cold shank earlier in the week. I don't know if you saw it.
Yikes, I did not.
Bryson to scramble, says Spencer Jones.
Hey.
USA golf fees gone mad the last 5 years. I feel like the UK golf fees, because of the Americans, they I feel like they have local rates though, don't they? Like they only charge the Americans like £500, don't they?
I think they do have local rates.
Yeah.
But,
They've definitely gone up.
yeah. Guys at Wallasey were telling us about it.
Were they?
The guys at Wallasey said
You guys paid like £400, didn't you?
yeah. They said that they made a lot of money. Like I don't want to say the number, but like lots of money just from like open week alone.
Yeah.
Like a whole week. And then but in turn they also said we invite every caddy to come play for free.
Oh, that's nice.
That wants to come out
From the open.
from the open.
Kind of like a North Berwick situation.
Yeah.
Just hope they don't wear t-shirts.
Oh God. They might not give you a hard time for that at Wallasey. They were chill.
That's a lovely, lovely, lovely fourth shot from Ryan Gerard. He should be able to save his par and stay at 6 under. But Siwoo is the one that we are waiting for on the 14th. Remember, Burns and Fox are both going to have to wait for Siwoo to putt for them to hit their second shots.
I want to give a shout out to our boy Chris that we ran into at the Dunloose that was chipping on his honeymoon.
Oh, yeah.
We were talking later in the night, chipping around, and I said something about golf sickos. He said we call it a golf perv.
Yeah, we can't get away with that. We can't
But
get
I told him I would say it.
perv.
I told him I would tell the people.
Feels like if Bryson didn't get the original penalty Friday, he would be at like -10. Dude has been pressing so hard today and yesterday trying to get those shots back, let himself in some bad spots.
I don't think so.
It's a counterfactual. It's impossible to prove. They just let the conditions be what they are, and they have the course stand as is. Yeah, and it looks like it's going to be a single-digit under par winning score. Very interesting scoring week with all the low scores, but the winner's still going to be single digits under par.
Here's Siwoo.
Here's Siwoo.
Big putt.
Yeah, you gotta gas it up that hill. It's uphill and it's right to left. Can Siwoo take advantage of one of the 2 remaining par 5s? He's not even.
Oh, he had the line, bro. Just bang it.
That was. I mean, I don't even think we can give him credit for having the line with that putt. He left that 3 feet short on like a 15-foot putt. Come on, Siwoo, give it a chance, pal. He said, "Wow, so slow up the hill." Rory's saying in his interview he's not enthused by the PGA Tour. Why is he so angsty right now?
What is he talking about the PGA Tour about?
Yeah, well, they're probably talking. They probably asked. Let's see if we can get the.
They're saying why are you not playing?
Why you're not playing? Let's see. Open Media Center transcripts. Rory McIlroy. Big time lag putt here. This might be a preview of what's to come on the 15th. It's very, very, very difficult to get this anywhere near the hole off the tee. And Lucas Herbert has got a pretty damn good approach putt coming. Yeah, that's very well done.
Nice.
That's very well done. To within a foot from about 70. All right, let's see what Rory had to say. That's the end of major season. What are you most looking forward to the rest of the year? Yeah, look, this season feels very similar to last season. Obviously, won the first major of the year, fell off a little bit after that, but still, anytime you win a major in a year, you have to be pleased about that. Yeah, like I haven't really took time to enjoy that or celebrate that. Poppy's got another 4 weeks off school until she goes back sort of middle to end of August. So just going to enjoy the summer holidays with her and Erica. Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to the most. And obviously, I'll get back to playing and still in a decent position, I guess, in both title races as long as... No, that's not what I was looking for.
Ryan Fox has a stiff breeze coming
Yeah.
straight in.
Look how
right
far
to
he
left.
stands away from it. It is such a unique
He
golf
gets
swing.
so shallow.
That is on a rope. Same ball speed as we saw from Ludwig a couple minutes ago. Does that skirt the bunker? It does skirt the bunker. It gets past the bunker. If it draws a decent line, yep, it came out of that
Nice.
little bad spot. I think he's gonna be okay. He's got a lot of green to work with, and I think he's past that bunker, at least left of it. So I think that's actually a decent spot for Ryan Fox. Rory, will you play again before St. Jude? No. Is it fair to say the PGA Tour and the FedEx Cup doesn't get your juices flowing quite as much as it used to with the Grand Slam and all that? You've made it clear you want to play more and explore more around the world. Is that fair to say that you're not quite as fired up? Here's Sam Burns. Is that going to stay? No. We already know the answer.
That's all day.
We already know the answer. But just
get
get
into
the. I think it got like it was like a slide.
Took a little leg jump.
I watched a crazy documentary on the flight last night. What do you know about the? We'd like to do some history lessons on here. What do you know about the Costa Concordia?
I watched that documentary at my house.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, dude, that was crazy.
Watching it on the plane was like pretty distressing experience.
Oh yeah, I bet it was.
Yeah, it was like, what if something goes wrong? That captain is a special type of coward.
It's special.
Abandoning your ship?
A natural born coward.
A natural born. You can't teach that cowardice.
Oh my god.
The audio.
He's like sighted in a lifeboat. They're like, Captain?
Yeah.
Lifeboat?
No. And then the Coast Guard is like, get back on the ship. Get back on the ship.
Hear it.
Yeah,
dude, I was crying at that.
Yeah,
because
it was
of the family with the baby. That guy had to slide down that thing with his baby, and the baby's head hit. I'm like, is that baby done?
Alive? Well, when they didn't have the baby in the shot, you're like,
it wasn't in any of the confessionals. Yeah. You know what I watched on the plane?
I feel like just to sort of tie that up, I feel like that Rory thing was a little bit. Just to follow up on that question, is there any reason why you're not as enthused with the PGA Tour? Not really. I just think it sort of ebbs and flows. There's been years where I've given it maybe more of my attention and years that I haven't. Yeah, I guess I'm just at a stage that I have other things that I prioritize. Again, the PGA Tour is in a lot of flux at the minute with a lot of their schedule and structure and everything like that. So I think to the change where it doesn't matter where you are in the top 30 going into the Tour Championship, it's like I just need to be in the top 30 and they're going to have a chance to win. So why would I care about the first two? I sort of came to that decision last year, and I'm just sort of doing the same thing. They kind of put words in his mouth.
Here's what I have to say about Rory.
I'm excited for this.
He's so consistent in that he's not afraid to like tell you things based on his mood, knowing that we all take things as gospel, and they're like, well, he just cemented this take and
yeah, he'll say something. He'll say something different,
and I love him for being honest all the time.
Stream of consciousness.
I'm riding a wave up. I'm gonna be nice. I'm riding a wave down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you.
Stream of consciousness. All right, Siwoo 4-iron from 241 on 15 after he left out woefully short. He was able to convert the par effort. That's a good golf swing there. It looks like it's on a good line. Let's see what the bounce is. Lands in the front part of the green and gets a nice hop forward. That's an excellent shot from Siwoo Kim. Now stop. Yes, it finds the putting surface. Look at that shot from Gerard in there. Gerard's hit some. Did you see his cold? He hit a cold shank. I think he's safe par. He hit a cold shank yesterday. Tom Kim is exempt from military service for having the team. No, he's is he exempt? I know Siwoo and Sungjae won the Asian Games together, so they're exempt from military service. Shooting 62 in a major might be a curse. Only X managed to do it and win at the 2024 PGA. Thank you very much. No, Tom Kim is Korean.
He didn't medal in the Olympics, so he's still.
I think he had to win the gold.
It just says an Olympic medal.
2026 Asian Games. He can compete in that and win the gold medal. The military stuff thing is really something.
It's insane.
It also feels like the fact that it's like the Asian Games that gets you, like, who cares about the Asian? I mean, obviously they care over there. That's a dumb question. They care over there, but I feel like winning like multiple PGA Tour events, because it's about bringing glory to your nation.
That's plenty of like, yeah.
I feel like winning the Scottish Open should be like, that should do it. Winning 4 PGA Tour events by the time you're 24 should do it. The documentary is called Disaster at Sea.
Oh my God,
it's wild. And I was Googling. I was like, why would not Googling, I was chat GPTing. Why would anyone take a cruise ship? Do you know that it's like the safest thing you could possibly do? Like,
no, it isn't.
Well, it's one of those things where the exceptions stick in your head. 32 people died, which is a lot. And they never got into like how the people died.
They must have drowned. Yeah. Because they were stuck beneath where they couldn't, I don't know.
The mother on her birthday.
Oh, God.
Tough one. That woman was attractive.
Oh yeah,
the one who was doing the interviews. Yeah.
She spoke so interestingly. Like,
she did. It was very soft. She was like, it was her birthday, It was that kind of situation.
She's
All right.
spoken, yeah.
Ryan Fox playing a bump and run. Oh, this is lovely from Foxy. This is lovely from Ryan Fox to about 3.5, 4 feet. Ryan Fox was aggressive with his second shot. It got past that bunker. He played a perfect link short game shot. Come on, Tommy, give us a moment here. Get to 7 under. Just put a charge in the crowd. Stay up. All right, it's gonna be a birdie.
It's gonna be a nice little birdie.
He's gonna get to 6 under. It's gonna be a very similar week to Rory at Port Rush. Rory finished tied for 7th last year at Port Rush. He was left with all smiles. He said, "I gave it my best." Again, if you view golf as binary, where you win or you lose, it's a difficult life. All right, Sam Burns,
top 5,
about as good of a lie in a bunker as you could hope for, but he hit it fat.
Don't come back.
He hit it really fat. That was kind of a scary shot. The lie was good, but it was the pin was kind of it was far away, and it was just hard to like get it low. You'd almost rather have been where Fox was. So Fox in a much better position than Sam Burns. Let's see Lucas Herbert here on 16 from 144. Glasses stay on. Glasses always stay on. He likes it. He's looking after it. It's a beautiful shot. Stay there.
Yeah.
Yep, it's a beautiful shot from Lucas Herbert to about 20 feet. I feel like you see so many shots in the Open, especially when the wind comes up where it's perfect and it's just like 25 feet away.
Sam Burns got to go mark that ball, dude.
Here he is. It stayed. He made a long one. I mean, on 13. Can he get this to go? I don't think it has the speed. It does not. Sam Burns lets one of the 2 par 5s go by without making a birdie, and he will stay at best 1 shot behind with 4 holes to play. Can Siwoo really properly steal one on 15 from 241 yards? He hit it to about 35 feet. He's got the putt going. Is that going to do it? Is that going to do it? It just breaks too much. That was a phenomenal effort at a 2 from Siwoo Kim, but you're gaining half a shot with a par on 15. He's still got a par 5 left to go.
Oh my God.
No one is scoring now, says Dio. You're right. No one's. The wind is up, and it's going to end up being a single-digit under par winning score. I feel pretty confident about that.
You got money on Cam Young, hold.
Yeah, hold. But it's cool that we saw 362s, and still it's going to be a single-digit under par winning score. And Ryan Fox has tied the lead. Foxy takes advantage of the 14th. He's birdied the last 2.
1 under on his
And
day.
Ryan Fox, big exhale. Time to recenter yourself. Maybe it's the time for the Harry Diamond. If I gave you this opportunity, you would take it. Relish the moment. Let's go.
Ryan to peak too early.
Ryan Gerard is not out of this, especially after that incredible tee shot he hit into the 15th. He'll have seen this go right at the hole from his buddy Siwoo. Can Ryan Gerard on the 15th hole? He's got it started left. It's going to break. It's going to break. It's going to break. It ran out of speed. It was a bit of a feeble effort, if we're being honest. Bit of a feeble effort. So Ryan Gerard will tap in. It's 3s for both members of the Gerard Kim group on 15, which are very, very good scores. 15 and 18 are brutally difficult. Ryan Gerard has made 1 birdie and 1 bogey, I should say, and 14 pars. Ryan Fox now tied for the lead in the Open, and he and Burns are both heading to probably the most difficult hole, maybe 18, 15, 18. They're both up there. It's cool. You got the par 5 14th, and you've got just a brutally difficult 15th hole. 16 is gettable. 17, another birdie opportunity, and then 18, you are holding on for dear life. Dan, who wins a major next, Scotty or Rory? Scotty. But I mean, Rory's got some sort of fucking juice at Augusta National, and that's the next major.
Yeah, that is the next major.
That is the next
Scotty
major.
wants it more, but you're right. He's talking about a gorse for a course.
A gorse for a horse on the course.
I mean, Scotty has 2 green jackets.
So does Rory.
That's what I'm saying.
Just a couple guys with a bunch of green jackets. It's making it a little cooler in here. I'm getting a little warm. It's giving me some flashbacks to our UK sojourn.
I knew I was feeling comfortable waking up at 3:30 today.
Yeah, that always confused me. Because when you say 3:30, I would think 3:30.
It's 4:30.
But it's 4:30.
Right?
Yeah, it's 4:30. I'm gonna miss the. You all right, love?
You all right, love?
You all right, love?
Yeah, big time.
Did you guys read the Marco Penge posted about Bryson's situation? He thought the tee times being out so late was the concern. Would Bryson show up? He commutes an hour to the course as he is staying home. We're going to talk about that a lot on Monday's show. Rory always felt like the players commissioner. It's weird hearing him say that power struggles with roll-up. I mean, what happened with the framework agreement, I think, was a paradigm shift in how he saw his role in the golfing landscape. Ryan Fox has got this on a rope.
Wow.
It's on a beautiful line. It's cutting a little bit. Does it get that forward kick that Siwoo got? Where's the golf ball?
Where is it?
Where's the golfing ball? Did it catch that bunker? I think it might have caught that bunker.
Right.
Man, that was close. That's about, yeah. Oh, and it's right against, that's what we were talking about.
Fucking hell.
That is a brutal break for Ryan Fox. Oh, man, is he going to get on his knees and try to do the Bryson shot from yesterday? Is he going to take his medicine and go backwards?
I don't know if he can do either.
That's why you guys say, when you guys say, oh, you'd rather be in the bunker. No, you wouldn't. You'd never rather be in the bunker on links golf because that can happen.
God, that's so hard.
Jimbo says, I'm sure Rory's got a tee time at Augusta tomorrow to prepare. That's funny. It took Phil Mickelson forever to win a Masters, and he won 3 in a few years. Yeah, it does feel like a course where once you crack it, it kind of opens up. That is a brutal break for Ryan Fox. Let's see if Sam Burns can hit this just a little bit further right. Everyone's kind of riding this left to right wind. Burns is on a similar line to Fox's. This has got to cut more. I think it's heading at that bunker. It carries the bunker, and it gets a nice soft hop. Does it stay there?
Phenomenal shot.
That's an incredible shot from Sam Burns.
Phenomenal.
To carry that bunker, that was a crazy bounce.
That is aggressive, dude.
It looked like, I don't think he was trying to hit it, I think he was probably trying to hit it further right, but it landed over the bunker, but it got a soft hop. That could easily, for the same price, have kicked way left.
Oh, yeah.
Casey Jarvis.
Or way right.
Having a great year on the DP World Tour. Shot a little 66 on Sunday, and he is slowly creeping up the board. Declare unplayable. I don't think you can take an unplayable in a bunker. It's a hazard. I'd take your medicine here and go for birdie. Yeah, I would not be surprised to see Fox hit this backwards. I think
you can take unplayable in the bunker.
Can you? It's a hazard. Someone in they're gonna say, "Oh, you don't know the rules. You don't know the rules." How often does that happen?
Because I only based this off somebody yesterday was tweeting.
I'm gonna look this up.
I don't know why Bryson didn't drop in the bunker instead of doing that.
Yes. You can absolutely, okay, don't be a dick. You can absolutely declare your ball unplayable in a bunker under USGA and RNA rules. You have 4 relief options, all required to be dropped from knee height. Stroke and distance, play a ball from where you played your previous shot. Lateral relief, drop within 2 club lengths of the ball, no closer to the hole, but I think it has to be in the bunker. I don't think you can drop it out of the bunker.
You know what? I should have done that. At Port Rush, I had that shot that I was standing in the bunker.
Yeah, if you're
like
back,
a baseball
drop
swing.
straight back on the line outside the bunker for a 2-stroke penalty. So I think he's going to play this out. You can take unplayable line in the bunker. Thank you. We're aware of that now.
I just don't know that he has an out.
I think if he stands on the other side of the ball, I think he can get to the back. He can play.
That camera angle was tough.
Play it fully backwards.
It looked like it was sitting underneath.
It looked like it was right underneath it. Yeah. Kind of like the lifeboats under the cruise ship when they looked up and they just saw the
dunk.
Yeah, dude, that was a crazy documentary. That was
so avoidable. You know, the whole reason it happens. The guy was like, "Let's go catch this view real quick."
He literally flew too close to the sun.
But there was a miscomm on starboard and port.
Yeah. He was like hard port, and the guy was like hard starboard. Yeah.
So it wasn't all captain's fault, but then he did bail like a grade A bitch.
I mean, he grade A bitch is a good way of putting it. He did himself no favors, I would say, in the court case when he bailed.
Speaking of grade A bitches, you know what I watched on the plane?
What?
Nuremberg.
Oh God, don't.
Great film.
It's too soon.
Too soon?
Yeah, too soon.
Fuck those guys.
Yeah, fuck those guys is right. Wait, isn't Nuremberg like they form like a friendship or something? Like he
gets kind of like
with the lawyer?
With the psychiatrist.
Okay.
He was trying to like break him. The psychiatrist's whole job is just like make sure you guys don't kill themselves in jail because that's what they want to do.
That's what they want to do. Or they flee to Argentina.
Yeah.
One of the two.
Yeah. But
final hour is extra commercials just for us. Yeah, look, so this is the bounce I'm talking about. Oh, that was Fox's bounce, dude.
Yeah.
So it lands in the face.
Oh, it's in the back.
It's in the back of it. So I'm saying he's actually
this looks normal.
No, he's going the other way. That's backwards. That's backwards.
Oh, okay.
That's backwards. That's links golf for you right there. He lands it in the face of the bunker, and because it rolled so far, it went all the way to the other side, and that is just a brutal break. You got to breathe at this point. You got to breathe and just it's the vagaries of links golf. Can Lucas Herbert get one on 16 before he steps to the par 5 17th? He hit a beauty of an approach shot into 16. No, he cannot. It misses just left of the hole. He's perplexed. He's absolutely perplexed. The sunglasses stay on.
during sex.
Love that the bunkers are legit penalties. Wish courses in the U.S. would build bunkers the same way. Too many times it's easy for these. Yeah, they'd rather be in the bunker often. All right, can Ryan Fox... We know that at Birkdale, sometimes you got to get up and down for bogey. That's what Jordan Spieth did to great acclaim in 2017. It's rolling. It's a pretty good shot for Ryan Fox. He's going to have about 8 feet up the hill.
I was about to say I would have been more
save his
aggressive
bogey.
than that if I were him, but it turns out he was.
Actually, those Rory comments were pretty minor and not being as juice as the FedEx is only natural at this point in his career. I agree with that, Chase. I feel like that they kind of put words in his mouth. You know, like is it fair to say, and then you just give your opinion.
You say that's fair.
Yeah, and it's like sure, yeah. All right, 16, Siwoo Kim. He's found the fairway, which has been precious for him so far. He's looking this up and down. He said, "Be right, get there." No, it just comes up a little bit short, and he is going to be short-sided. I don't know if he can putt that one. No, he cannot putt it now that it's in the rough, and Siwoo has missed it right. You get too close to the sun, kind of like Captain Scatino. You know, you get a little too close to the sun. Sometimes you jam a rock. How about the image of when the thing was on its side and the rock is just in the ship?
Yeah. And the ship on its side, like from pulled back, the lights are like on the top. You're just looking at like the Titanic, and it's also like so close to the shore that you're like,
Well, that was his defense. So I did a lot of research, and what he said was like, after we hit it, like I maneuvered that ship to get it closer to the shore so we could save. You know, there's 4,200 people on the ship, and like 7170 made it out safe, but then 30 people died. 30 people died. That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people. All right, let's get back to the golf.
30 too many in my
30
opinion.
too many. Yeah, one is too many. Sam Burns, 15 feet on 15. Can he get it to go for the co-lead? It just misses on the right side. He's like, I can't. He's like, no way that goes right. Oh, that would have been an incredible 2 for Sam Burns. He's going to tap that one in and head to the par 4, 16, still 1 shot behind. Ryan Fox, though, the best he can do is be 1 shot behind. Cameron Young is looking better and better as the time goes on. Can Siwoo, this is tough. It's short side. He's got to play a bump and run into the hill.
Get spicy, baby.
This is a shot that he's practiced a million times and probably hit a million times this week, but it's a little bit different when it's on your 70th hole of the tournament. Oh, and he's got to look right at that bunker. This again kind of reminds me of Cam Smith at the Open. You got to just skirt that bunker. Well, he went upstairs. That's not going to stop. But that was
he went big nuts on that.
He went like safety first. He went like, let me give myself 20 feet because I don't want to hit this in the bunker and then end up making
that makes more sense.
A double bogey. So Siwoo Kim has got work to do to stay just 1 shot behind. Huge putt here for Ryan Fox for the bogey. Gets it to go. That's a great bogey. That is a phenomenal bogey. And Ryan Fox, he does drop a shot, but like Jordan Spieth on the back nine at Birkdale, not all bogeys are created equal. That was a super important one after the golf course kicked him in the nuts. He accepted the kick in the nuts. He waited until the kick in the nuts kind of wore off, and he continues. Tommy Fleetwood on 18.
Right at the middle of the green.
Where was that shot from everybody? Where was that shot from Scotty Scheffler? A dart from Tommy Fleetwood. I wonder if there's still not been a single birdie on 18. What a great week for Tommy. A great week for Tommy.
With a 8-foot putt for top 5.
Yeah.
T5. Yeah, Tommy's in the middle of the fairway. That's why Scott didn't do that. This is probably good from Herbert. Air Bear. Oh, what a bounce. What a bounce. Narrowly avoids that bunker. At least from that camera angle. Got to keep the Jays out the sand. Tommy taking it all in.
It's a great week. It's a great week for Tommy Fleetwood.
You can see the emotion on his face. He's holding it.
Is the when's the next Open at Birkdale? Have they announced it? Because Tommy's what? Tommy's 35. No, what about after 2026? Burns on 16. He likes it. Picks up the tee quickly. It's only 382 yards. It's definitely a birdie opportunity if you find the fairway, and Sam Burns has done that. It has not been announced. So Tommy, I mean, you got to think they go there like as much as anywhere besides.
It might come to Hoylake again before that.
That's true. He does kind of get the double. Yeah. Siwoo for par. Get going. Break right. No, he cannot get it to go. So Siwoo drops to 7 under par. So we got Fox and Burns 1 back. We got Siwoo now 2 back with just 1 par 5 remaining, and that that's a bad. You got to say that's a bad bogey. That's a bad bogey from the middle of the fairway with one par 5 left. You can't get too aggressive. I don't think he was trying to hit that as far right as he did, but he probably thought that he maybe got a little lucky professional push.
Big
Another good one from Fox. Wow, that was a pimp step. That was an
iron on this tee too. Smart move coming off.
Is it going to stay though? Is it going to stay? It's going to roll into the first cut, so that's going to take a little bit of the spin off with the back right pin. That's significant. Yeah. That is significant. Advantage Burns. Both those guys are one shot behind, and I am not playing in this tournament, as you probably gathered. If I was and I was in this position, I'd hit it in the middle of the green and I would take my chances on 17. You cannot do what Siwoo just did. You cannot do
it's
what
funny.
Siwoo just did.
In the broadcast earlier this week, I think it was the Friday broadcast in the morning, one of the guys from it was NBC was out there throwing balls down and showing like different landing spots and where they're going. And Siwoo's shot that he just hit was one of the examples where he was like, there's a foot this way where you can hit it and it's right on the pin.
Yeah.
And there's a half a foot this way where it's everything's
totally. Yeah, well, it's like it's a bunch of these.
On that line.
It's a bunch of these. Kim played it too safe by the bunker, but I get it, I guess. Well, I think he was in a horrible spot. Dan is old enough to remember Tad Fujikawa. Yeah, I remember Tad Fujikawa. Didn't he get his tour card at like a very, very young age? I think I'm going to look this up because I don't want to. Yeah. He also came out as gay.
Hell yeah.
One of the first. Only, maybe?
Only?
I can't think of a single other one. Are the Monday shows pre-recorded? No, they are not, Chase. We will be live in the studio tomorrow at 1 Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific.
Can't fucking wait.
I'm a little bit offended that you thought they were pre-recorded. The whole thing is that we're live. That's like
we do it live.
Yeah, we do it live on Wednesdays too. There's like once in a blue moon that we pre-record a Wednesday show, but I honestly can't remember the last time we did it.
Yeah.
Pebble was the last time we did it.
Why?
Because remember we couldn't do it at the golf course because the weather was so shit, and
dude.
then
we got gusted,
and then we got majorly gusted, and then the Wi-Fi was like terrible in the. Actually, was that live? I can't remember, but there was some fuckery that week.
We did it in the house on Wednesday. Yeah.
We definitely recorded it in the house, but I don't remember if it was live in the house or if it was pre-recorded. Well, that aside, we went live earlier than normal these past 2 weeks when we were in Scotland because we didn't want to stay up. Because usually we go live 6 p.m. on Eastern on Wednesdays, which is 11 p.m. and we wanted to do it at the golf course at Renaissance Club and at Birkdale, so we weren't gonna.
Well, we stayed consistent last week. We did 6.
Yeah.
6.
It was it was the same time every time, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was 6.
No, you're good, Chase. You're an OG. You're totally fine. Yeah, that was Wednesday. Pebble Monday was live. Yeah, okay. Alex knows the drill.
Bushman. All right, we're back. If you're just joining us, no live golf.
Are they asking for the live golf?
No, I'm just saying it's about to get heated.
Yeah, people are gonna say, "Show the golf, show the golf." All right, Sam Burns playing first. We are in the business end of the last major championship of the year. Dan, do you get press access at PGA? Yes. Duh. All right, Sam Burns from 162. So that iron went 220 off the tee. Let's see if he plays a little bit left of it or if he gets aggressive like Siwoo. An explosion of sand. He's holding the finish. He seems to like it. He's looking it up and down. It's cutting. Go. It's in the bunker.
Ooh, right in the knuckle.
That's what I was trying to say, though. Hit it to the middle of the fucking green. You can't miss that short-sided to the right.
There's such a nice 25-foot left to right putt there in that green.
Also, we've got media on media drama.
What's going on?
So Kyle Porter tweeted, Kisner on Sam Burns. I
this.
personally would take -10 if I was him. I would feel confident if the number wins.
I heard him say that.
Kisner 15 minutes later on Bryson. I think he's just a little too far back. He's going to have to really light it up on the front nine with a meme of... Kisner responds, I seriously don't get you and how you pick and choose what you use if I say to attack me. I've never met you. This is sent during the broadcast. I never met you or heard of you. I also said that only 5 of the last 18 guys broke par yesterday. We're going to transition quickly to Fox. What a dart from Ryan Fox. That's what you got to do. Just a little bit left of it. And Ryan Fox is going to have about 10 feet to bounce back from that bogey on 15 with a birdie on 16 before the par 5. Ryan Fox is strolling down the fairway with some momentum. He said, Yeah, he lit up Kyle Porter.
Because
This tweet brought to you by Pacific Life.
he probably did it during.
How mean are these people? Masters Burner, you're just not that good at this gig, man. Like, these people are just so mean. I really don't understand. I've had to, like, completely brick. You know, I have that little piece of plastic that saved my life because, like, everyone's just so fucking rude on the internet.
I'm not gonna like. If I don't like the broadcast, I'm not gonna make fun of the.
Can you imagine, like, Tommy finishes with a birdie?
Love that.
Standing ovation. What a week he gave the patrons. Again, if you view golf tournaments as binary, where it's either a win or a loss, you're just not going to be a happy person very often. That was a phenomenal week.
I think Kiz has been fighting with one of the no laying up guys too recently.
It's just like it's so easy, man in the arena. You know, it's so easy to throw grenades and say you're bad at this, you're bad at this. How would you do in the booth? You know what I'm saying? Talking for 4 hours, like
this is as good as I do.
Yeah, and we talk shit on here. We talk about the Costa Concordia. You know, if we started talking about the Costa Concordia, you imagine what the internet would do?
Ben, like Nuremberg.
This is the Open Championship, and you're talking about the Costa Concordia.
Yeah, try the Lufthansa of 2024.
Lucas Herbert, his third into 17, he had to go basically sideways, and Lucas Herbert. Oh, that's a horrific spot. Poop. That is a horrific spot. It did come out of its pitch mark, but it's going to be very, very difficult. And Sam Burns has got another. Those bunkers don't look anything like the bunker. You know what I'm saying? No, but I'm saying, like, look how nice and compact it is at the bottom. Plays a chunk and run. It's a beautiful shot. It's a really, really good shot from Sam Burns. He's going to have about 5 feet to save his par on 16 and to stay one back with the par 5 17th coming up. Kisner has been on a rampage on Twitter. Yeah, he shouldn't respond also. Like, that's... Yes. Siwoo going with the 3-wood on 17, trying to hit a low runner. He just can't hit a fucking fairway. He can't hit a fairway. He can hit a fairway. He can hit a fairway. He can hit a fairway.
Back on that club,
he can hit a fairway.
500 yards.
He can hit a fairway. How wide is this place? Holy shit! That was so far offline. Either the target is lying to us, or this is the widest golf course on the planet. And Cam Young has emerged with some golfing balls. I'm going with the golfing motif. We're going right back to Foxy for birdie. Can he tie the lead and step to the reachable par 5 17th with a chance to get his nose ahead? It all comes down to this putt on 16.
Bang, bang.
He walks it in. It catches the left side of the hole, and Ryan Fox, he's gone birdie, bogey, but that bogey probably felt like a birdie, and he has birdied 16, and Ryan Fox is now tied for the Open Championship lead with 2 holes remaining, including a par 5. This guy was even par. He walked this in pretty damn early. It almost kind of missed on the left side.
With a putting stance like the guy you get paired with on Saturday morning.
It's homemade as fuck, dude.
Love it.
I like watching his game, man. I like watching his game. Ryan Fox,
grinding them in, dude.
We could have 2 very surprise. If Ryan Fox become major champions this year. Burns has got the par effort. That's a big save. He stays just 1 behind. Sam Burns very much in this thing, and the final group is heading to 17. It is getting good. It is getting good. Watching the Costa Concordia documentary on an airplane is diabolical. It was diabolical. It was a crazy choice. I was looking around like the turbulence.
When you started to make a turn, where you're like, oh.
The turbulence was just like, dude, like.
When they make that, like.
Yeah. All right, Lucas Herbert. His adventures continue on 17. He's got to get this up and down, and he's he's probably not going to. He's hit it well long, and that is for par. So Lucas Herbert, glasses stay on. The chance to win a major is gone, but the glasses stay on. That's how it works. I hope it's Cam, says C. Washburn. Dude's a stud.
He's putting.
I got off social almost 7 years ago. Best decision I ever made, Echo Station. I have to be on it, obviously, given my job, but I let Alex Bush look at most of the stuff. It's such an unnatural way for human beings to communicate, especially the ones who are on burners, like Masters burner responding like, you're just not that good at this. Like, can people just mind their fucking manners? That's gonna be our mind your manners for this week.
Yes.
Like, keep it to yourself.
Let's not with the friendly fire. Like, we're like, if you look at the aisles broadly, we're all on the same side.
One thing I will take pride in, and this is me tuning my own, I get as much hate on the internet as anyone. Have I ever like hated on someone else or like tweeted something like, no, stay above the fray.
Lightest clapbacks at civilians are like, even you don't even allow yourself as
No,
much as I do.
why would you do that? Like, what? You just sink to their level. Like, you sink to their level. And I just think it's so fucking easy to, from your couch, say, this is terrible. Especially if you haven't done it before. Like...
Yeah, you don't know.
You don't know how difficult that is. You have no idea. You have no idea. No idea. Calling out someone like that is kind of crazy to me, in my opinion. It's just my opinion.
I'm with you.
Argentina 2-1, to answer your question on the World Cup predictions today. All right, Lucas Herbert, can he save a miraculous par? He cannot. So Lucas Herbert drops to 6 under par. Ludberg, I'm calling him Ludberg now. Ludberg. For Eagle. Wow, what a 2 shots he hit in there. Would have loved to see that. It's a preview of Eagles very much possible. Can he hit it up the slope?
Yeah!
Oh, wow, you liked that one. You were really excited about that putt.
I love him.
Unfortunately, it didn't go in.
Shit.
NLU complains about everything and gives 0 suggestions. Yeah, I mean, whatever. You guys know how I feel about the complaints about this, that, and the other. It's a very, very easy thing to do. Cam Young has been finished for 2 hours. We talked about this. It's been a long, long time. It's been a long, long time.
What do you eat, if anything? Do you eat?
Certainly not lasagna. Stay away from the lasagna. All right, Bryson for par on 18.
Still playing golf out there.
I'm curious to see if Bryson talks. I don't think he's going to.
No.
At this point, what's in it for him?
He's going to put up some cheeky Instagram with
Did you see the memes? Floating. Yeah, did you see the memes after that he posted himself?
Yeah.
So Bryson finishes at 4 under. So if he didn't get that penalty, he finished in tie for 7th, which means he forfeited a couple $100,000. I think he's got enough money. I don't think it's. I feel like we all healed a little bit that he didn't finish at 8 under. Yeah, or 7 or 8 under. All right, Siwoo after that somehow found the fairway. He's got to play some offense here from 264.
Fairway metal.
Fairway metal. It's cutting. It looks like it's on a beautiful line. Can he get a good kick forward? Oh, what a golf shot. Sit. Unfortunately, that's going to keep rolling off the back of the green. Oh, that was his...
Okay.
But that's Link's golf. If that lands a yard shorter, if it takes a different hop, he could have 10 feet for eagle. Ryan Fox going with the iron off the tee on 17. We saw Siwoo go with the fairway metal. This has got to be downwind and firm as hell. It's 571 yards, and he's gone off the tee with an iron. He's standing super far away of it, as is his custom, and he's made a beautiful golf swing. He's given it the club twirl. He was gonna pick up the tee. Now he looks after it. It gets a nice forward hop right down Main Street, and Ryan Fox rolling. Stay in the fairway. Sit.
No way. That's why you watch.
That is why you watch and why you keep the camera on it the whole time. Ryan Fox, that ball just would not stop. And we talked about this all week. When it's this firm in the fairways, it's not about getting the ball to roll. It's about getting that thing to stop. And that thing just would not put the brakes on. Another terrible.
That's tough. He's going to be standing outside the bunker, drop down into it with the lip right in front to deal with.
I think the best he can do is advance out about 100 yards. Sam Burns going with the driver. A much more aggressive play than we saw from Siwoo or from Ryan Fox.
Sheesh.
It looks like a good pass. He ripped that thing, 186 ball speed. I don't think this is going in that bunker. It's going to race by it. That is
better.
Gassed. Yep.
Wow.
It's probably going to finish in the right rough because it's impossible to hold these fairways, but he's way down there. Let's see how the lie is. Not so good. Not so good. That rolled down, but I think he's far enough down there. Fox could see. You got to have good eyesight. Maybe the glasses allow them to actually see the ball go in the bunker because it's basically the fairways are basically the color of the golf ball.
Oh my god, that's so unfortunate.
That is very.
That sums up my week driving.
Just hitting it in bunkers.
I hit some of the best drives in my life. I played some of the best golf. In my life across those 3 rounds and
got nothing out of it. I'm a terrible links golfer. I'm a terrible links golfer.
I might have beat you at Manchester Golf Club.
You might have. You might have.
I shot even par in the front nine and then blew up.
That was one of the very few rounds that I didn't even really keep score.
I mean,
we were filming a bunch of stuff.
3rd day in a row playing.
Yeah, but you didn't beat me at Port Rush.
No.
Not
not even close.
We're gonna let you guys watch that video, but you didn't beat me at Port Rush. So Ryan Fox lore. Ryan Fox, I think, played his first competitive golf tournament when he was like 18 or 19 years old. His dad, Grant Fox, is one of the all-time best rugby players for the All Blacks for New Zealand.
Blacks, yeah.
So he's got that in his blood. You can obviously see that he's got a build that would translate quite nicely to rugby, or like kind of got like a fullback build. He's got a very, very, very unique golf swing. He played in Europe. He played all over the world for a very long time. I don't think he played his rookie season on the PGA Tour until he was 34 years old, and he's had a real late flourish to his career. And again, the golf swing is the first thing that pops out to you. You know, there are certain guys when you're watching them on the range that you're like, whoa. And Ryan Fox is one of them because of how much he contorts. He's almost got a little like Joaquin Neiman in his move, where he's got so much side bend through the ball.
He'd be a great trickster for like a guess my handicap for a guy hitting without hitting the ball. Like if he was just taking practice.
Yeah, he'd be like the way
14.
You'd be like way too much movement in his swing. There's no way. Well,
he's way too steep from the takeaway.
But listen, Ryan Fox has got a lot of work to do. Ryan Fox has got a lot of work to do because that tee shot that he almost picked up the tee thinking it was perfect kept rolling and rolling and rolling into a fairway bunker where I do not believe that he is going to be able to stand in the bunker. So does he go sideways? Does he try to do the Bryson thing where he kind of gets on his knees and chops it out? There's so much drama still left. Just 2 holes left in the major championship season.
Get on his knees just to chop it out. Like it's so nestled up against the left side of that. Especially you're saying how far away he stands from the ball. Like very unnatural for him to have to stand that close.
100%. Well put. 7th commercial break incoming. Has it been that many?
Are the
last holes likely not to let Fox gain? Does this go to golf overtime? It very well could. It very well could. So he's playing a par 5 right now, which is typically a birdie opportunity, but he's put it in a terrible spot. Not really from his own doing, but that's the vagaries of links golf. We're going to get back from commercial here, and we're going to go straight to the finish.
Come on.
That's what's going to happen.
All right, Siwoo.
Siwoo from long of 17, he hit a beautiful, beautiful 3-wood, and he flubbed that one a little bit, but it's rolling out more than he would have anticipated. Don't give up just yet, Siwoo.
He's tricking us with his reactions.
Don't give up just yet, Siwoo. I think that came off just the top of the face and came out a little bit dead. I think that was actually not the most difficult chip in the world. I think because the lip is so short, I think he's got a wedge in his hand, but I think he's going to stand outside the bunker and just kind of crouch over. It's going to take all of that. I mean, he's got some lower body strength, some stability. Those legs are fucking tree trunks.
What is he going to do? He's standing up.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's a smart little idea.
Yeah.
Fox has hit it, and he's made some really good contact.
Wow, that's in the air.
That's an impressive layup. And is it going to stay in the fairway? It is indeed. So Ryan Fox does very well after that tee shot rolls into the bunker. Watching Sky Sports on Peacock, they showed Bryson finishing, and it's funny, Rich Beam and Sir Nick didn't celebrate Bryson finishing at -4, even though I know they want to. Do they want to, though? No, the finish, look at that. Look at that lower body stability. That's an impressive-ass layup.
I did not think of that opportunity at all.
I think because this guy looks like he could squat 300 pounds.
Shout out to his dad.
I think that helped him. Yeah, Grant Fox. That's in their blood.
He's drinking whole milk.
Yeah, the playoff format, for those of you who are curious, is 14, 15, and 18 3-hole aggregate playoff, which they said should still finish before the World Cup final kicks off.
Yeah.
We will see. Fox, though, because Fox was unable to birdie, or because he was unable to get it up by the green on 17, you're thinking par would be a good score, and 18 has been a brute. It's been very, very difficult. We've seen a lot of players bogey. We have seen Tommy Fleetwood. He broke the lid off on 18. We have seen a birdie on 18.
Finally.
Siwoo with a must-make here. We've seen a birdie on 18, so we know it's possible. Siwoo Kim, he's 2 shots back playing the 17th hole. It's been 11 years, says Joseph Boza, since the Open had a playoff. Whenever I think of Open playoff, I just think of Stuart Singh breaking Tom Watson's heart. 11 years. That was when Spieth had a chance to win the Grand Slam, and he missed the playoff by 1. I think that was Leishman, Oosthuizen, and Zach Johnson. That Zach Johnson won.
Good shout.
Doesn't go for Siwoo. Pour one out for Siwoo. I knew it was going to be really difficult for him.
Gave himself a chance. You'd love to see that.
Yeah, he gave himself a chance. It's his first time ever being in this position in a major championship, but he got it to 10 under, and he's been slowly bleeding strokes since.
Held the lead at one point.
I don't think he's got a birdie on the back 9. Certainly not that I can remember. It's amazing. Yeah. He gets the 10 under on the 6th hole, and then he's been 3 over since. And unless something super crazy happens, we're down to 3 contenders.
Yeah.
Young, Fox, Burns.
Can't see someone holing out from the fairway on 18.
No.
Burns might have a decent lie here.
I think it's because he can
get behind it.
he's just got to get it rolling with how firm the fairways are. He's hit it miles down there. Like he's hit it miles down
It
there.
looks like he has a pitching wedge in his hand.
It's only 199 yards. It could very well be a pitching wedge. You get rewarded when you bite off a lot off the tee.
Bomb and gouge, baby.
Oh, it's going left though. Oh, that happened to me a lot. That happened to me where the club gets taken out of your hands. I don't know where that ball finished.
I'm guessing left bunker there because I don't see it, or
in the stuff short of it. Yeah, he'd much rather
be in that bunker.
That's one of the few bunkers that you would rather be in because it's pretty. Fox plays quickly, man. He's almost got like a Matty Fitz.
Guy loves to go fast.
He's got like a Matty Fitz kind of pace of play from 141 yards. So he did very, very well to get that close enough where he can hit a wedge into it. Oh, it's a dart. It stops just short of that upslope, but Ryan Fox is going to have about 12 feet up the hill for his birdie. And after where that tee shot finished, you have to say that's a very impressive effort from Ryan Fox. Was rooting for Siwoo, says Jimbo, but a heater by Fox would suffice. Yeah, let's see if he can get this. He's made a lot of birdies down the stretch. He birdied 13, 14, bogeyed 15, birdied 16. That was a one more firm bounce from being properly tight, but that's a very makeable putt up the hill. Don't have to worry much about speed.
Let it ride the rest of the way. He's
Tommy Fleetwood getting hype mogged by Kara Banks here.
Oh, big time.
So the Sunday red, I thought it was like he's going, but he didn't wear a Sunday red shirt yesterday, right? He's still not wearing it every tournament.
No,
every week.
He wore a polo by late 9 yesterday that cost you a cool $268.
$268 polo.
It's like high grade cotton, if you can believe. Like
it's not cashmere.
No, it's like rare, beautiful cotton.
Really? Have you gotten your hands on it?
No, I haven't.
You haven't?
I want to buy one. It feels.
Can we look at Polymarket? I would think it's probably Ryan Fox now. We got Cam Young at 40. That just adds.
Fox,
yeah,
wow.
Ryan Fox at 47%. Cam Young 36%. Sam Burns at 6%. Is Tommy the biggest clothing free agent? Yes. JT's been a clothing free agent for a long time.
Number 2 there.
But I think Tommy, despite JT having won 2 majors and a lot more tournaments, I feel like Tommy, if they still had the player impact program, I feel like he would be above.
Oh my God, he'd be the pip god this year for sure.
Yeah, with all the chatter about his clothes. All right, Burns's did not get through that thicker grass down the left side.
Ooh.
He had a wedge that got the little header that is there kind of wrapped around his club and turned it to the left.
Don't see a ball.
I see the ball a little bit, but I think this is actually kind of doable. He can get it up in the air and land it past that bunker.
Oh yeah, it gets it up.
He landed it too far. He landed it too far. He wanted to get it over that ridge, and Sam Burns is going to have about 25 feet for his birdie. It's trying to come back, but it stays there. It's going to be.
We just saw Lucas Herbert almost make this putt. Exactly.
We did, but with how difficult 18 is, you're thinking Burns has almost got to get this one to go. And Cam Young has put the sweater on. Probably the first sweater we've seen all week.
Yeah, honestly. I ended up putting all my sweaters and long sleeve things in the bottom of my golf bag.
I brought so many vests. I thought, because I've been a vest guy recently. I've been like a center and mask guy.
We thought this was vest Super Bowl.
We thought this was the vest Super Bowl, and it was the vest Pro Bowl in the sense of it doesn't even show up.
Yeah, we were in Hawaii.
It doesn't even show up. All right, Burns and Fox have approached the green on 17. It's only 10:17, so there's still an hour and 43 minutes until the World Cup final kicks off. So I do think they would have time to finish, even if they do go to a playoff. We obviously will stay through the playoff. I thought JT was with Grayson. No, not anymore. Not anymore. Heads up, 1v1, one hole. Can Fox close it out? Everyone put on your big boy pants and hunker down. That is right, Luke. That is exactly what we have on our hands here. The wind is going. The fans have broken contain. They are in the fairway. I like when they start to do that for the last group. Let the fans...
Yeah.
It does kind of remind me of the players when they made a big deal of like, we're going to let everyone in on the final group. And then the final group was like shitting the bed with Ludwig Oberg. And it was all Cam Young and Fitzy in the second one. All right, Sam Burns down the hill on 16. We've got an epic view of this sort of an eagle cam. It's got to go and it's got to break right. It's got to go and it's got to break right. He's left it short. He has left it short. So Sam Burns going to have about 2.5 feet to clean up his par and force himself to birdie the very, very, very difficult 18th to give himself a chance to join this potential playoff. But now the attention shifts to Ryan Fox. Birdied 13, birdied 14. Got a horrific break on 15 when his ball flew into the face of a bunker and then raced up against the back lip. He had to play backwards, did very, very well to get up and down and save bogey from there. Had another tough break on 17 where his ball kept rolling, but he hit an incredible kind of half squat layup shot, and now he's got to bang this one up the hill. Can Ryan Fox make his 4th birdie in 5 holes to take the lead in the Open Championship?
Oh.
He cannot. He cannot. Oh, that was
Powers
a
it through on
great
the high
look.
side.
Yeah, it just kind of, it almost looked like it flirted with the hole, but it did not drop. And now Ryan Fox and Sam Burns both have identical par putts. The key differentiator being, of course, that Fox is 1 shot ahead of him. Interesting putter. He's an arm lock guy?
Yeah.
Oof, don't like that. Like Foxy.
Arm lock blade.
Don't like the arm lock. Yeah, it gives me sort of Matt Kuchar vibes. He's brushed it in. Has Ryan Fox, so he will. Oh, then there's the exhale.
Exhale yet, man.
Yeah,
you gotta make a par. You gotta make an all-world par.
You got a lot to go. I think that was more of like finally accepting that didn't go in. I think he was bottling it all up, and then finally being like, man, that was an incredible opportunity. Tommy Fleetwood's done. He's at 7 under. He's gonna finish in the top 5 for sure, but not gonna get the W here. Sam Burns birdied his 2nd hole, has not made a single birdie since. He's 2 over par for the day, and now his mission is very clear. Birdie the 72nd hole, the longest finishing par 4 in Open Championship history, 509 yards, or he will be heading home tantalizingly close to the last 2 major championships of the year. Remember, Sam Burns had that birdie putt on 18 at Shinnecock that just missed. We're talking about a centimeter. He's put himself in position. It's going to be his 5th top 10 in his last 10 major starts. But he's left himself behind the 8 ball just a little bit. Ludwig Åberg to finish with a par on 18, and he cannot get it to go. So if you had a Ludwig top 10 bet, that might screw you. Or does he finish in 10th, or does he finish? Yep, 10th, tie for 10. So he's probably still in the top 10, but you might have to finish it. 18 is not easy. We probably get a 2-man playoffs as Devin plays. Punta Cana will likely come down to the last hole. DP World Tour player Todd Clements leads at 9-20. Stefan Miguzzi, fellow DP World Tour players at 19. Good week for the DP World Tour guys. Lucas Herbert finishing up on the 18th. What a great tournament. Glasses stay on. They always stay on. He's brushed it in right into the middle of the hole. Memorable week for Lucas Herbert. He shoots that 62 on Friday. 70, 62, 71, 71. So he only broke par in one of the rounds, but he's going to finish in a tie for 7th, maybe a tie for 6th in that region in the Open Championship.
Dan, somebody's got to validate a 62 this week with a claret jug.
Foxy could be the guy. We've had 3, and they're all right up
Foxy
there.
and Burns are our last chances here.
I think this is Gerard. Yeah, this is Gerard on 18. And this little ruling situation is going to ice the boys a little bit on 18. Been a great week for the DP World Tour in the Dominican Republic. It has indeed. Sam should be proud of himself no matter what. Wasn't sure he would play with his 2nd child being born on July 3rd. Same birthday as my mother. What are your thoughts on the World Cup 3rd place match? Utter woke nonsense. I also think it's kind of BS that they weren't really playing.
Such a thing. I didn't realize. Like the broadcast doesn't even talk about it like it's a real game. They're like,
it's not a real game. The players weren't even celebrating, and they weren't playing defense. And then Mbappe scores 2 goals in that game.
Do you not want to come in 3rd instead of 4th in the World Cup?
I don't think it. No, I honestly don't think it. I really think it doesn't matter. And like it kind of tips the scales to Mbappe winning the Golden Boot for most goals scored, because like no one was playing defense in that game. He scored 2 goals, and now he's got 22 goals, which is the most ever in the World Cup. And he's gonna end up with the most because he's only 27. He's got another World Cup, or it might be if someone could play the World Cup at 43, it's Messi. But I wasn't a fan of it. It just felt like a bit of a scrimmage.
That's all pretty fair.
Did you hear about what Jose Maria said about to address distance issue, go from 14 clubs to 9, then we see you can really play? There's a lot of potential fixes beyond the golf ball that I think are really interesting, like shrinking the driver head, tee height, that sort of thing. Ryan Gerard has now hit his 2nd shot into 18, so they are working toward clearing that green for the guys to hit their tee shots.
Can I say something?
Please.
I'll do whatever they tell me. Change the rules however you want.
Yeah,
I'm going to play golf the way that the rules tell me. Like, you want 9 clubs? Fucking great.
Yeah.
Great.
Well, you're just a guys hitting shots guy.
I want to hit shots. I don't care.
Siwoo Kim from 213. An easy easy swing. Looked like almost a 75% tempo, and that's going to miss to the...
Who knows if it's good or bad?
Yeah, honestly.
It's almost incredible.
It's a great shot, and he's just so upset by it. He's got some interesting reactions.
That might come...
It keeps rolling.
Off, yeah.
Maybe he knew. Maybe he knew he didn't catch it right, and it wasn't going to hold the green with that sort of flight. All right, here we go. The big tee shot for Ryan Fox. Tied for the lead in the Open Championship on one of the most difficult closing holes that you will ever see in a major championship. 509 yards. He's got the driver out. Most guys who have found this fairway have played a cut down the left side that kind of skirts those bunkers. There's bunkers on both sides. He's played this hole in 1 over for the week. That's perfect. Perfect off the tee, we should say. It's links golf. We got to see how it finishes, but he picked up that tee rather quickly. Does it skirt that bunker? It does, and Ryan Fox has bombed it way down there, and now this hole all of a sudden has turned into potentially a birdie hole. Let's see how far Fox's tee shot. 330 yards. So he's going to have just about 180 in for Ryan Fox.
Same opportunity for young Sam Burns.
Same opportunity for Sam Burns. He's got a good visual to follow up here.
Ripped.
He's got his going a little further left, but it's cutting a little bit more. He likes it as well. I think that's going to be dead center of the fairway.
Ripping.
Yes, it is. Two beautiful tees. And this is what we're talking about where, there hasn't been a birdie on 18. Well, the guys who are playing the best in the tournament haven't got there yet. You know what I'm saying?
Step one is be right there.
Step one is hit it right where those two guys just hit it. So we've got Fox in the fairway on 18. We've got Burns in the fairway on 18. This is our last major watch along of the year. Please drop us a like. I just got a text from my wife. Let's go Foxy. She's rooting for Foxy. Who are you guys rooting for? Cam Young, Foxy, Burns? It's down to 3.
If a birdie happens on this hole, no matter who makes it, it's consequential as F.
Fox
makes a birdie, he wins the tournament.
Fox has barely missed a shot, by the way. He did not miss that shot into 15, the par. I mean, he missed it by maybe a yard from 240 yards. He hit that tee shot on 17, pretty much exactly where he was looking.
And he hasn't missed a shot since Friday afternoon.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think he's certainly got the hot hand.
That round yesterday was majestic to watch. And he was in a good mood. He wasn't even like,
well, he was so far back. He was just getting himself in the tournament.
But he wasn't like, when it started getting real, he wasn't even like in dog mode. He was just like having the best time of his life.
Did he have a chance for 61 or did he birdie 18? Do you remember? Let's take a look. Round
I don't think
3 scorecard. He birdied 16 and 17, but not 18. Yeah. It's down to 3. It is down to Fox. It is down to Fox and Burns and Young. Burns and Young. Isn't that like a consulting firm or a law firm or something?
Ernst and Young.
Ernst and Young. Thank you.
Close.
Yeah, one of the big 4.
Yes.
49% according to Polymarket for Cameron Young, 34% for Ryan Fox, but I'm not sure that they have accounted for Ryan Fox's 330-yard bomb down the middle of the fairway.
Siwoo with a leader lag chip.
Yeah, Siwoo's just sort of limping into the finish. It is going to be his 10th top 10 finish of the year for Siwoo Kim, which is great, and just the second top 10 of his major career, and it's a step in his career. Siwoo, he's been around for so long, winning the Players' Championship at 21. You think he's only 30, I think. He's still got plenty of time, and he's made steady progressions throughout his career. Cam Young has been done for like 3 hours. We knew it, though.
31, like you.
We talked about, when did he turn 31? Just recently. Yeah, we talked about it, though. We said this is an opportunity for this kind of finish where a guy could post a score and, hours later still be in there with a chance.
That was a great bunker
It was a very good bunker shot for Ryan Gerard, who's also trying to polish off a top 10 finish in a major championship. Been a very good year for the young man who calls North Carolina home. Is that one of those 5 panel hats?
Or
is that just a classic?
That's a 5, yeah.
That's a 5, right?
Yeah.
Where the front is like one whole thing?
Yeah.
10th for Scotty, too. Yes, 10 top 10s for Scotty. Didn't he have like 15 or 16 last year? Something crazy. Young wins this thing. I think he's number 2 in the world. Well, yeah, you win 2 of the 5 biggest tournaments of the year. That would make perfect sense, and it would also completely wrap up the Player of the Year conversation.
3 his FedEx Cup would also probably.
I'm sure he'd be number 1. Yeah, because because the Players is treated like a major in the FedEx Cup with the points. I think Fitz is number 1 right now.
That's what I wondered if he still held it. No, Scheffler.
That's because he's tied. That's because they have him tied for the lead. You know what I'm saying? That's live projected.
Oh.
Go to official. So you started the week. Go to official. Oh, yeah. Scotty is number 1 still.
Fitz is
number 2.
182 points back, but
He got 0 points this week. Yeah. All right. So Siwoo gets to 10 under and then shoots 40 on the back 9. I believe it was 40 on the back 9 for Siwoo Kim. Not a birdie.
Do you get 1,000 points for a major?
I think you get 750. Something like that.
Yeah, so he won't catch Scotty, but firmly number 2.
Actually, can you just Google how many FedEx Cup points do you get for a major? Dude, I think it's 750. Yeah, 750. Well, the thing is, Cam Young hasn't been like nearly as consistent as Scott. Cam Young's had a couple of like 40th place finishes recently. Two bogeys on 18 for Gerard and Siwoo Kim. If that happens, then Cameron Young is going to be your winner. If Fox and Burns can't also make pars like the group in front of them struggled. 72 in the final round for Ryan Gerard. What an interesting week with all the 62s. I mean, we had the 62s galore. We had 2 62s at Valhalla, and I want to say the winning score was like big time under.
Is that as good as it gets?
Yes.
Right?
I think it's pretty cool the fact that like there were low rounds out there, but it wasn't. You were not 21 under was the winning score of the last major where we had 2 62s.
You can't.
Here we go. Ryan Fox playing first on 18 from 176 yards. A par for a playoff. A birdie to win the Open Championship.
Headed at the right part of the
He's
green.
watching after it. Oh, what a shot from Ryan Fox.
Wow.
Great shot from Ryan Fox to 10 feet below the hole. This guy has not missed
Already
in about 2 days. Give me that putter, walk up there, and he's going to have a putt to win the Open Championship is Ryan Fox. Ryan Fox. Are we ready for a world in which Ryan Fox is a major champion?
This guy Fox.
Don't count out Sam Burns just yet. Obviously, Fox is sitting in there tight, but Sam Burns can still put a ton of pressure. If he can stuff one in there, he likes it as well. He's looking after it. It's a good shot, but it's not quite as good as Fox's, and Burns is going to have about 30 feet left, whereas Ryan Fox, let's take a look at how close that got.
Fox has 8.5 feet.
Is that
Burns has an 8.5 footer.
11 feet 7 inches for glory for Ryan Fox. This thing was right on line, never left the flagstick, gets a nice hop forward, and Ryan Fox is going to have 11 feet and 7 inches to win the Open Championship.
You don't go after that flag unless you're a freaking dog.
Unless you're a dog. But he's been playing the best. Like the bogey that he made on 15 was so unfortunate, and the tee shot that he hit on 17 was so unfortunate. Like he's been the one who's been hitting the ball where he's looking most often.
All world bunker shot out of that.
Incredible bunker shot.
All world.
Ryan Fox did not play competitive tournament golf until after finishing high school. That is diabolical.
There's still time for you out there.
That is diabolical. Yeah, if you're 16 and you're watching this.
For all my 19, 20-year-olds out there, go.
Go forth, young man.
Go to the range right now.
Yeah, get out there. There's still time.
It's from this 37-year-old to you.
His first full PGA Tour rookie season was 2024.
My God.
This would be a victory for the late bloomers. A true victory for the late bloomers. We've got Ryan Fox coming down the stretch here with 11 feet.
I wonder what Rico is on his neck. Eating the Rico charges. An electronics company.
What, Rico?
Yeah.
We might just get hit with the Rico. I feel like Rico.
Eating the Rico
when I think of Rico, I think of that. Just reminds me of that song
American
first of
Gangster.
all. But no, it reminds me of it feels like a Radio Shack, you know, or like a Seiko, where like you get an old portable TV. Like my dad used to have one of those portable TVs that would get a couple channels, like channel 2 and channel 4. He'd bring it to my soccer tournaments.
We used to bring it on fishing trips.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like that would have been made by Rico.
Burns about to. I mean, listen, it's a 12-footer for him, best putter in the world.
No, it's a 30-footer for Burns. It's an 11-footer for Ryan Fox.
So Burns is a 30-footer, is a 12-footer.
That's you're just subtracting 18 feet.
He's that man.
He's the guy. He's the one.
Yeah, he just went up to 12 feet. He's like, all right, there's my spot.
There's my spot. Roll it over here, and let's make Fox have to make this. We're getting to that point. We haven't mentioned Raising Cane's once. We ordered Raising Cane's. We had Cane's Gate at the U.S. Open. It came about an hour after when Burns had lost, and it was soggy as hell, and it sucked.
We weren't gonna do that to him this time. If you're Sam Burns and you're like the blue chip kind of player that you are, you got to make this putt to put the pressure on a guy that is a late.
It's approaching the hole. It's going to miss to the right side, and Sam Burns is going to finish agonizingly close to another major championship. But what a successful week for Sam Burns. He'll be bitterly disappointed to not make a birdie since the second hole. But he wasn't even supposed to be there. His wife, who he kept on. Did you see the interaction he had with the press yesterday, where some guy asked him, he was like, "Is your wife the boss?" And he was like, "What kind of question is that? Are you married?" He's like, "Have you been married?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Is your wife the boss?" And the guy goes, "I don't have one at the moment. I've had a couple." He was like, "Oh, okay."
He's like, "Yeah."
He's like, "All right, fair enough."
You asking the question,
exactly.
Me answering.
Yeah, you viewing marriage through that lens is probably part of the reason why you're still not married. All right, Burns, brush this in. He has. Sam Burns will finish at 8 under. It's a 72. 73, 62, 65, 72. Those 62, 65 were the lowest back-to-back rounds ever in major championship history. No one's ever shot 137 in back-to-back rounds. And Fox, this guy wastes no time. Here we go.
Win it. Come on.
Here we go. Ryan Fox to win the Open Championship. Guys played an incredible, incredible weekend. Can he finish it off? Yes, he can! Ryan Fox has won the Open with a birdie on the 18th hole. Oh my goodness, Ryan Fox is a major champion.
Oh my God.
What? I mean, that
what
was
a weekend.
That was rapid fire, dude. Most guys,
way to go.
They would read it from both sides. They would take their moment. Ryan Fox, what a finish. He birdies 13. He birdies 14.
Golfed his ball.
He makes an incredible bogey on 15. He birdies 16 and he birdies 18, and Ryan Fox has won the Open Championship at 10 under.
10
what a
under.
finish. Cam Young had to wait 3 hours for an
Cam.
agonizing defeat. Right? You can't have a better finish than that from Ryan Fox.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness, man. What a weekend. He started the weekend so far back. He shoots 62.
Validates a 62.
He validates
with
a
claret
62.
jug.
A 62, a record-setting, record-tying round in a major championship. And then the victory with a birdie on 18. I can't believe how fast that happened.
I know.
It was like Burns tapped
to win a major.
To win a major. You just I guess if you're thinking about it long enough, you're just going to make yourself like nervous.
To answer that man's question, that's the boss.
That is the boss
boss
right there. Ryan Fox, that's going to do it for us, guys. I was ready for a playoff. I did not expect that. He birdies the most difficult, arguably, finishing hole in Open Championship history. And Ryan Fox, he also, I think he thought he maybe left it short.
It almost missed on the left side.
He kind of was coming out of it, and then it goes in, and he's just kind of freaks out.
I need a worm cam because that looked. I didn't know if he missed it left.
I thought he missed it left. I thought he left it short a little bit. He gets it to go, and Ryan Fox, look at the caddy in the background, just dropping to his knees. What a finish!
Here you go.
It catches the left side of the hole, and what an incredible finish that was to a major championship. It is so rare that you get a guy making a putt for birdie on the 72nd hole to win. What a stream.
It took him, it was a 48-hour run. He went on 2 rounds of run
to win that tournament. He got mega hot. Unbelievable. And what a win this is for the late bloomers. There is still time for you guys out there. If you're a 16-year-old player out there, get to the driving range. We're going to leave you with that, guys. We're going to leave you with that. We got a lot of work. We'll see you tomorrow. Drop us a like and a subscribe, please. Give us a like. It makes a big difference to us. We'll see you on tomorrow's show, 1 Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. What a final round that was. A birdie on the 72nd hole to win the Open Championship. Ryan Fox closed it like a boss.